Can y'all hear me without too much wind in the background? Hello? Anybody hear me? Can you hear me, Panda? Everybody, hello? Thumbs up. Y'all hear me? Okay, thank God. Because I don't even know if y'all saw the countdown. I hit begin to stream and then the countdown, and then I had to hit begin to stream again. My people ain't here. Hello, people. I love you all. If it's too loud, let me know. And I'm hoping the background noise isn't because it's hot. Damn, I appreciate all y'all coming. Oh, crap. Okay, I got to do some hellos here. Hello, Mimi, Connie, Chris, Panda, what up, homie? Larry, Madison, Ms. Red, uh, Narina, Michael, hey, homie. Annie, been a long time. Don, I was hoping you'd come. Robin, Jamie, it was nice to meet you. Naomi, I love you too. Tracy, Steve Neal, and Harnell Media does all the websites in this space, and he's done mine, but I'm behind, so it's not. It's harderorion.com, but it's not finished. And we got. I thought I'd have at least one person here. Hello, Joe. Uh, uh, I appreciate every last one of y'all because I've been a nervous wreck all day. Zoila, I guess you saw your wrench. And Steve. Okay, if I missed you, just say something. It's so weird not having somebody up here with me. Hello, Barb. Uh, so yeah, this is it. I've added more light and hopefully less sound. Hello, Leanie. Uh, wow. Yeah, we definitely need the thumbs. Hi. Hello, Steph. Hello, Margie. Enjoy your wrenches. No, I knew I was going to do a stream and I knew I was going to say hey to everybody, but I don't have much of a clue what I'm going to do after that. It's so weird not hearing people. Hello, Kelly. If y'all have any jewelry or cliff related questions, just ask me. Even if you know the answer, somebody else may not, because I literally have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I shaved though. Why would you do that, Don? I was hoping you'd come today, Don, because I know you stay so busy. Michael, you too. I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Yeah, for those that don't know me, I do chainmail jewelry and string catchers and keychains and stuff like that. For those that you'll do know me, I do chainmail jewelry and keychains and bracelets and stuff. I do not. I try to avoid any metal that's going to be too soft to work with, but I will do the. Thank you, Jamie. Uh, I know like golds and stuff like that are going to be a little softer, but I can get a hold of rose gold, gold fill, which is around jeweler's grass. Hello, Sam. Instead of it's better than gold plated, and I can get a hold of argentium, which is more pure silver than sterling. And hello, Don. Um, I can get a hold of almost anything. It just adds a little bit of wait time to the order, and unfortunately, I need the money to get it, and it's part of being on disability. Anybody that doesn't know, to share my personal life, I am on disability since 2002 with anxiety disorder and depression. So this isn't just a hobby for me; it's literally my living. No pressure to buy. Uh, but I still have over 100 pieces to photograph and get on my website. Oh yeah, and oh, well, I probably should wait till more people are here before I have one little announcement that I'm gonna run it. I'll just say it. I'm planning from today until the end of June. I'm going to knock single strand bracelets, which is something like this, I'm going to be knocking $10 off. So instead of 45, it's going to be 35 for the month of June. If it goes well, I may keep it down. This is what I consider let me show you a single strand bracelet. This is Byzantine and half Persian. That's considered single strand. Something like this is not single strand. And yes, Hardnail Media, he is up nearly 24/7. Anything single strand, I'll make 35 bucks. Hello, China. I love you, girl. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Kelly. Beth, hope you like your ranch. But yes, for the month of June, I will be experimenting with that. If anybody has been wanting to get a bracelet and waiting for a little bit of a discount, here it is. Hello, other Barry. Or Mike or damn Dave. I lose track. I suck. But yeah, that was my surprise, and hopefully it helps. If I get good, yeah, thank y'all definitely for sharing your time with me. Just something like here is not going to be single strand because that's hundreds of rings. Margie, this is the beginning of your necklace. It's going to be 20 inches. Hello, Spring. That's damn good to see you. Do you do craft? I don't, simply because there's not any within an hour or more from me, and it takes a good 70 bucks in gas just to go an hour and a half away and back. So I can't do it on a hopefully, unfortunately. Yeah, Margie has had, she's one of my earliest customers from an auction, and she has a bracelet that matches it. And this will be 20 inches when I'm done. I just finished this one yesterday, which is the same colors, but a different color layout. And I've got the whole colors of the rainbow. Literally. I don't have a bunch of exotic colors. It's work. OMG, I haven't taken the bracelet he made off since I got it. Thank you. Michael will be buried in his bracelet, and I appreciate that. And the first person to get a tattoo of my logo, I haven't figured, but we'll figure something out. Yeah. I might throw you a free bracelet and a keychain. Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Jerry, you should come up here. How do I size it for a man? Okay, that's something I needed to do on camera. That would make a beast. Okay, this is the main thing I use for sizing. Come on, you got this. Okay, I'll just rip it off. This is the best thing to use. And then where it overlaps, you get a measurement. Then add a quarter of an inch to a half an inch for however much slack you want. This one is half Persian, and I like it a little tighter. Sometimes it requires help getting them on, but that's the best way to size them. It all depends on how much slack you want. And this one I consider more male, but women are free to get it too. This is 16 gauge rings. This is the same size rings, but they're much thinner. 16 gauge, and these are 18 gauge. But like I said, I can get into other, cloth measuring tapes are absolutely the best. And if you ever get your size wrong, you won't be the first. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do choker on up to who needs a harness. It's just, if you've got the money, I got plenty of time. Noreena's going to get it tattooed. We'll work something out if you do. Hopefully I'll stay in business. Yeah, choker and collars have been the length I've done the most, but I'm doing a 20 now and a couple of 24s. Hold on. What was that about a tattoo? I always need. Okay. Oh, I want ink too. Trust me. I said if anybody gets my logo as a tattoo, we'll work something out. Oh man, it's so good to see y'all. Joseph, I'm so glad to see you, homie. And Jerry, I might need you up here just to read stuff I'm missing. I know there's supposed to be a way to highlight comments. Hello, Lark. Been a while. I think you just click on it. Yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee, and hopefully this fan isn't too much because it's freaking hot in here. And, Lark, you're not alone on people that need to have titanium. Chris Kaleidoscope in here, she's allergic to everything but titanium and gold. Oh, and China, I've been trying to get a hold of you today. My brother has made a Michael Myers and is working on a Jason now. You just got to find him on Facebook. Drift 3D, Drifter 3D. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I got three doggies in here. One, that's Bud. He's 12 years old, named after Bear. My dad owned him. And there's two little ones in here somewhere. One's at my feet, and the other one's on the bed. Okay, that's not happening. Yeah, I adore my dogs. And I don't know the latest, but I will leave it at unless he wants to say more. Keep MDL Crochet Michael in your thoughts and his mother and family. It would mean a lot to me and him, I'm sure. Thank you, Beth. But yeah, he's got the Michael Myers done, and he's got the Jason one going now. The Jason one is multi-piece, so I'm not sure. Zoila, how you is, girl? We still haven't got partway through spring yet. Yeah, I know. And it's not even the official start of summer yet. It's too damn hot. I'm so tickled to see all you people here. Bonnie, come on. Jerry, are you available to get up on the panel, or would you rather not? Yeah, I made Don and Mr. Yarndoll, and Steve Nealon, and Beth and Margie, and Zoila mods for now. Until I get so big, I don't even know what to do. Yeah, Craft Anybody. Yeah, I'll always shout my brother out because he started a new business. He does woodwork, but he started doing 3D printing stuff. Some of it's even family friendly. Our own crochet queen out there just got her a Freddy Krueger. Thank you, Joseph. I actually took a quarter of one of my medicines to make sure I was a little better. And then my uncle comes over 15 minutes before the show. Let's go check out while your truck ain't starting. Really? Yeah. Unfortunately, there. What my brother's link? That's a good dang question. I'll actually get it. He's on YouTube. If anybody feels like helping me out, y'all go for it. Okay, here is one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose the live stream altogether. Okay, there's his Facebook group, and that's where you can see the latest. He doesn't use his YouTube quite as often as his Facebook, but if there's more demand, he will. He's very dedicated to what he does. Oh yeah, that's probably the more user friendly way there too. It's so weird when I'm not hearing anybody while I'm talking. You said you was gonna what? Yeah, I am naked. It's just from here down. That's what it is. Just think of me as Fabio. I don't know the guy, but I heard the story. And the chat clears out. Yeah, my brother's woodworking is amazing. But he got a bunch of 3D printers now, and he's hoping to transition to that. But yeah, trying to check that out. I sent you a link, and I guess you haven't gotten it yet. But he's done one, and he probably only did them because I mentioned it. Now, trust me, if I got naked, y'all be donating just to make me get my clothes back on. Barney, it's daytime. Keep it temple. I love my Barney. Yeah, all I ever ask, while that I've got a group of you here, all I ever ask is that even if you dislike somebody that might be in the chat, just ignore them or walk away or whatever, and then they'll be dealt with eventually. I don't like the passive aggressive stuff and the tension between channels. It breaks my heart to see. I haven't been through it, but I don't want y'all to go through it either. No drinks drink yet. No, I'm drinking coffee. It has to be a lot stronger. And the downside is I'm probably going to do. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, my man.
Jerry is my moral support and a little bit of tech support. And he'll probably talk while I'm smoking because I ain't going to be able to go 4 or 6 hours without smoking. Look, Jerry, I shaved and everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going
I did
to.
not.
Lark said, I don't know if she's sitting here consistently, but she said, I didn't know you made bracelets. Girl, that's what I started on. And Jerry, if you have any ideas of things I could talk about, I've mentioned that I can get other metals and stuff. Uh,
I don't know. You're doing great so far, man.
well, other than the fact I'm fiddling myself a little bit.
Oh, we all do. It's okay.
Thank you. Let's all pedal together. And Narina is actually taking time to send me some micro rings and stuff. There's never such thing as too late. As Don would say, you were where you're supposed to be. Is that right? Hello, Connie. Good vibes, definitely good vibes. Lark, yeah, my baby's performing in a gallery opening in 3 hours in the PNW. Anyone who would like to send high wishes, that would be awesome. We will do such. But Lark, I do. This is without getting into them. I've got a few things. I haven't put them back on the display since the auction. And I've got earrings over here. If anybody'd like to say anything specific, you don't have to, but I do encourage orders at all times. If I'm asleep, I'm trying to retire. Dreamcatchers, yes. Thank you, Joseph. See, I knew I wasn't going to think of nothing. And Joseph didn't want to be a mod. He said I wouldn't be good as a mod. Some of y'all have seen these, the rest of you. Earrings, okay, I will do earrings next. I will do these 2 at a time. These are 2-inch, and they may sound expensive, but they're $55. But that's because they take a lot of time to do. There's 2 of them.
So very cool.
Thank y'all. Can I get a closer look at the rainbow necklace, please? Okay, I can do that. I do have to warn it is very, very, very chunky. That's gold and silver. And these are 4-inch. Copper, turquoise, and black, red, orange, and gold.
Make yourself a little bigger in StreamYard, Dexter.
Oh yeah, see, I'm not used to doing that. There we are. I need to get some things from. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I have to go get that hanging right. But yeah, some of them are a little looser than others, some of them are not. And I can go all the way up to 12-inch, but then we're talking some money. Okay, the rainbow one. This one is the thicker ring, so it's not gonna sit real hangy loosey. But this is every rainbow color I have. I add in turquoise and pink. When you get the rings, I think Cliff will be able to do some dainty things. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. And everybody tells me your pictures and video don't do these justice, so that's what I'm counting on. I even dabble in because this is Pride Month, so I dabble in flags and such too. And they're just gonna sit on your desk, but they're like flippy floppy. Jerry, if you can catch any questions, that'd be awesome. Do you make dream catchers in pairs? I can. Most people would probably consider these too heavy for earrings. You can use them for. You can use them for pasties. Oh, we're gonna go into that really quick. Okay, and then this is something I just did recently. It's a little thin blue line flag. Yeah, unfortunately pictures will never do this stuff. Here's an example of a triple strand bracelet. I want to see you do them. See, that's 3 of the normal bracelets side by side. Yeah, I could probably do dream catcher earring. Let me see how much. These are probably a little heavy. I'll use my trusty dusty scale here.
Probably have to wait until you get those small ones from Pitcher Metal.
Yeah, point 0.7 ounces on the one. Do you do if you do pasties, you have to model. No, no. I hear darn. But yeah, they could be. I mean, some people don't mind a little bit of weight, but everybody tells me the jewelry I send out weighs almost nothing. They forget they're wearing it. How much are those triple? The trace. Okay, okay. The single strand are usually 45. I'm thinking these are going to be, especially if I'm lowering the single strand, these will probably be at least 85-ish. And I know that's steep, but there's probably a 400 something rings here, if not more. And I've got it in this, and that's just so far. This, and there's a very pretty code for what? Here we go. See, I need better displays than myself, but that's gray and purple for what that's worth. Checking to make sure it's still on me. That's true. Thank you, Mimi. The yeah, the problem is, as far as weight, most of it is this thicker outer ring. I keep pointing to the wrong area. Thank you, Joseph. I'm glad that medicine finally kicked in. Something else. Don't be me. Don't sell yourself short. I do. Black Widow spider. That is kind of cool. That was the first one I did. I wanted to make one for Jerry, and then in blue and black, but then I found out he can't wear bracelets. I've got to make something. Yeah, I'd love to make somebody pay these, especially if they'll be my product photo. We'll work something out. Come on, Jerry. Is there anything I make that you could use? Wear freaking keychain, something? You're muted.
Okay, yeah, my dog was barking because John came down to say hi. I forgot completely. No, I could probably do a necklace. I can't do anything on my wrists. I'm sorry, I broke both of them, and it just bugs me to have anything on there. But I've got a question for you.
I've got
The
an
flags, the flag ring jobs that you did.
like these right here.
Yeah. Did you think about making those into a bracelet?
Huh. Well, then getting the proportions right. But yeah, that's not a terrible idea. I'd have to make it to where the stars show up on top. It's an American thing, you know. It is.
Well, you know.
The headband, perhaps. Joseph remembers. I was trying to talk Jerry, and let me make you a headband, something. But no, I love making this stuff. Really, believe it or not, the only things I dread are necklaces, but they bring in the most money, so watch me suffer. But yeah, I will work with you on a necklace. And Steve Nealon, I plan on making you something, but we got to get together on sizes, colors, and you. These right here are probably my most expensive bracelets, but by God, I love them. They're called Dragon Scale, and they're
That's
probably
crazy.
500 something ring. They're. See, it's not even doing any justice on camera. They take a good half a week to a week to do, but they're so beautiful. I considered wearing this one instead of this one today. I mix my pizza in the bed. I will get a measurement for each clip, and my colors are in my logo. So that'd be blue and white and, well, silver. That'd be gray. Well, hell, I want to hear it from you so I don't get it wrong. Best to have a bracelet on my broken wrist. Come on, Jerry. Tiara. I actually have something I wanted to use, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Ouch. I have pokey parts. I'm gonna have to grab one. Sorry if this is loud. Letters, multi-theme rings exist. Multi-theme does. See, these are actually cat ears. But the problem is most people want to use rubber rings to go around this part, and I just don't deal in rubber. I can barely afford what am I getting. There's a single strand, just plain old blue lark. I've made blue and turquoise together. They're close enough together to where they just kind of accent off of each other. Oh, I agree, but it'll be the people that want the dainty stuff. She has said that. Hey, that's my first time sewing stuff. Making sure I didn't miss nothing. I don't want to ignore anybody. Which one's the statement piece? Because I'll keep showing it. If it's I love my dragon shell. I've got that in. I haven't done black and red yet, but I've got it in black and blue. I've also got a female version, which I think is rather stunning. Purple under silver. And they do have some weight to them, but boy, are they a statement. My wrist is very small. Oh yeah, I've had some very small wrists come through here.
Yeah, Dawn's wrists are really small, and it looks pretty good on her.
I concur, but I'm biased. Wow, 50 tons. Y'all keep it going. I would offer a giveaway, but I've given away half my stash in the month of April. Oh, a statement piece of me more intricate. Well, I'd say other than these right here, the most elaborate I've done is I'm not sure if I even like it. And Mary, I've still got to get with you. I did get your email, but it's been a little hectic around here. And of course, it's really. They also make little plain stuff if somebody wants it as an anklet. That's what my ex-wife wanted. This thing is massive and I can't find it. That's just fun. Oh, here, shoot. How often you go with the rings? The smallest rings I have are, at the moment, in bulk, is, please don't come flying out, 5/32, which is what makes up the Byzantine and everything. Makes up these. And that's a very, very good question. Thank you. I want to find this. There it is. This is the most out there I've done at the necklace. And this is called a helm weave. 2 1 Take it to the bowl. Hurry back, Larry. Yes, Henry is Larry. Or, yeah. Here's a green version. And these don't look near as good on camera. Well, thank you, Mary and Bonbon. Yeah, so I guess question now, full Persian is another way to do. Stuff like it. This is more rounderer. I personally, I love this style, but it's bulky for some women. And could you do something in those tiny baby? Well, could you do something in nothing but those tiny baby thingies? Essentially, I'm asking if you can do baby child. I probably. Yeah, purple is one of my purple in anything is my most popular color scheme, and I personally think Melissa Grabert and Don Yarndall have the prettiest versions uh, of color purples I've come up with. Love those thick. I do too, Star. Thank you. I didn't make up the weaver. I'd probably be a little more humble. Yeah. I can tell you that the creator of this weave and where we at? I was holding it this sleeve, or a guy named Mead Simon. And they're called full Persian and half Persian, but they have absolutely nothing to do with Persian. He just likes the sound of it. How did you learn your art? Oh, that's a okay. Bought a piece for my then wife, and when it started to get a little worn out, I thought, I bet you I could make those. And then it turns out I could. I've been doing it since March of last year. That would be awesome to be able to do stuff for a baby. I've been told I can probably try to do pet jewelry, pet collars, but you don't want that to be the one that you use to restrain them because they won't hold up to that. I can't even promise that a dog can't get a nail caught in them. But if you wanted to decorate a roll of toilet paper, I'm the guy to create it for you. Did you get 3 for Triple Threat Thursday? One for me, one for Mike, and one for Spring, our colors. All right. Well, what kind do you want, girl? If you want something like 3 of these, I'll be able to retire. No, like I said, I got no problem. And before I forget, anybody I've made a free bracelet for, it was not to get more eyes on them. It was because they were dear friends of mine. There was one person I almost did a free one to get eyes for, and I changed my mind. Going into lurking mode. Don't you leave each other. Are you able to show all of the less bulkier bracelets you have made? Oh my lord. Well, they could take a little bit. Well, ouch. I can't even show you all I've made because so many of them have gone out the door. But I can grab a few. The least bulky I have are the Byzantine, which is the majority of what you'll be seeing on people so far. Here's just a few more Byzantine, and I apologize for any cobwebs. They've been sitting for a little bit.
Yeah, a bunch of different various color combinations. They're
Yeah,
very
and
cool.
I love creating color combinations. Believe it or not, this one right here was for Valentine's Day. You saw how that flew off the shelf. And okay, the colors I have, pay attention. I have silver, copper might be a limited time item. Silver, copper, red, orange, gold, green, purple, black, army green, turquoise, gray, and pink. And I can get other colors, but that wait, my supplier has.
Don Aaron likes that design.
Which one? That design. Which one? This little measly you want? Crazy, don't you? I don't know. She could be behind. That design would be perfect. You just might have to do this off the air, but you got my Facebook. It's harder to keep up with these chests than I thought. I've never been on this side.
Oh yeah.
This jewelry does not turn your skin color. Okay, the only one that'll ever have a chance of making your skin turn colors is the silver color because it's raw aluminum. But all you have to do, yeah, this is another selling point. All you need to clean these is Dawn dish liquid. If it needs any scrubbing, a soft bristle toothbrush. I also use an ultrasonic cleaner, and I'll hopefully eventually have affiliate links to purchase such. And these are good right here for putting one on yourself. They're a little proud of them, but
Nifty
that
says,
bracelet that you just shook, I love that one.
Cliff, that bracelet you just shook, I love that one. Can we see it again?
I shook a lot of them.
Well, just that last one.
I don't remember which one that was. This one right here?
Was it your Valentine's bracelet?
Yeah, the silver ones are the only ones that will ever, and all it'll do is it'll leave a little bit of a mark, but that's because what it is that makes the colors is basically aluminum's version of rust. That's how they get the color to stick. And the silver aluminum is called bright aluminum, is raw, so it's more apt to. Joseph says, I wear my bracelet from Cliff 24 hours a day. I actually have it taken off and looks just as sparkly. You listen to that boy. He's going to be one of my models soon. Beth hadn't taken hers off. I would like the blue flipper red on Titan. Wait. Blue, purple, red. I'm confuzzled. I see a sale there, but I don't know what it means. Yeah, I'd say Margie and Michael probably been wearing theirs the non-stopest. I don't know about Dawn. I know she has different outfits. Nifty, if you can describe better which one I shook, just let me know. Blue, purple, Lark, you have my email if you don't mind trying to explain a little bit better there. If I can figure it out before it's over.
Titanium or silver? That's what Lark
Well,
said.
I know she has to wear titanium. I don't know how many colors I can get titanium in, but I can sure try.
Oh, Miss C. Hello, Miss C.
Hello, Miss C. Yeah, Stephanie, I figured that out. I'm just having trouble figuring out titanium or silver, whatever that was. Just to be crystal clear, the silver color I had is actually aluminum. It's bright aluminum. Blue, purple, red. Blue, purple, red.
Stitchin says, with the exception of the micro wings, the silver ones are stainless steel.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to getting more into too. Blue, purple, red. I gotta admit, I don't understand what we're saying.
I think when she said Titan was titanium or
Blue,
silver.
purple, red, titanium. Okay.
And Miss C says she has both of hers on and she loves them.
That's awesome. I need more paper. Blue, red.
And Thrifty's got FOMO. She really liked other people's bracelets. Kind of wish she had one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that with the silver ones are stainless. So yeah, I've been dying to get into stainless because it'll last even longer. Yeah, Lark, if you could email me and be as clear as you can, just pretend like I'm a fourth grader because I'm not much better. Thank you, Miss C. I couldn't wait for you to get those, and I was so happy that Michael and Panda gifted you the second one. I didn't want you to have to choose between the two.
Stitch Leather would like you to show the purple necklace again.
Purple necklace. I don't remember showing a purple necklace. Oh, the one I call the labyrinth. Not it. It was just here, so of course it's missing. And thank you, Jerry, for helping me keep up. This one I might. Is this the one you mean? Thank you for clearing up. This one weighs almost nothing too for being a long necklace. Yeah, Nifty. My sense of humor is all that keeps me going. That's all. Could not believe it did happen to me. Yeah. Is this the one who had X for this? Okay, Lark, don't forget to email me. Is this who wanted this held up, and is it?
Still Stitch and Leather.
Oh, it's now Stitch and Leather. Are you going to do that to me? That's a good thing I know her. Good thing I know her name now. But yeah, here's here's the playful one. It's called Helm, and it's, if I can get it to focus. 1, 2, 1, 2. Of course, it won't focus. It wants to look at my mediocre face. Okay. Yeah, I usually have these sitting on display. People wanted to see earrings.
Jamie Marie Crafts would like to know if you could turn that into a tiara headband thing.
I could try, but I can't promise how stick up it'll be. You innuendo people shush. But I will try to get some. try to get some earrings over here. People like purple, so I'll show that first.
And lower the comment that's showing.
Oh,
sorry.
Sorry about that.
Make you a little bigger.
That is, come on.
On the right side.
How do I hear it?
In the comments, it should say hi at the top.
Oh, see, this is why I bring you around. Blue is best. Okay, I got some blue over here too. But yeah, there's purple and gray. These right here, I tested myself the other day thinking I was making a YouTube video, but they were out of screen. They take me 20 minutes each if the rings are already open. There's that one. And of course, these aren't going to be great because I'm organized. This one is turquoise and copper. That's actually not a bad idea, Steve. Yeah.
Purple necklace to make a great headband with the design laying on your forehead.
See, the copper and turquoise look better in person, so I guess you'll just have to buy. Really want to see them. And then I'll show y'all some length of earrings. Good question. I want to say they're 2.5 to 3 inches. Oh God, I should have got more organized. Looks like I'm breaking out the metal ruler.
You just had the top one.
Yeah. Top of a hook to bottom of earring is about 2 3/4 to 3 inches. And that's on these. I can make them longer, shorter, longer. It's up to you. I'll show you a couple different styles. These are Byzantine chandelier earrings. Yeah, a lot of people like the purple.
And Michael says, Cliff, you are learning and told you it was nothing when you go live, nerves go away.
China's going red. Red loves, red. China loves red and lime green. Unfortunately, mine don't make lime green yet. And, okay, I've shown enough of that kind. These right here are called Mobius flowers. And there's cobwebs on them, of course. Yes, I would clean them off or even remake them if I had to. The two different weaves of rainbow. It is Pride Month, people. So I can make them short, long, boring as hell. It's your money. I'll put a ring on a hook for you and send it on over. I love those red, white, and blue earrings too. Well, thank you.
Some very cool designs.
Thanks, sir. That's really the only selection. I have them in other colors, but I don't want to bore you. I have other weaves here that I have only done once because I learned them, and if somebody was to loan them, after that one I've done. Okay. I have to get back to learn their names again. But this one right here is Bucky. And I don't remember if it's alligator back or dragon back. But hell, you want manly. And this is flattened box weave, and I believe Joseph has a regular box weave on his.
That's very cool.
Thank y'all. Okay, to answer a question ahead of time, if you want a necklace, it usually takes me a day or two, depending on how straight through I can work. Bracelets usually done in a day. If something else, I'll always be honest with you. I'll even be honest with you on if I think I can even do with you. How small of a diameter can you make them asking for a friend? But I'm versatile, man. We got a lot of purple fans in here. Oh, it's mine. This is yours so far, Margie, and that's only because I had so much prep to do today. That's about a third of the length of yours, maybe a little more. Oh, why don't I measure the damn thing? Darn hecky darn thing. This is at 6 3/4 inches, so yeah, about a third of the way. And hers, you'll notice, has color on one side, color on another. I started stutter stepping them after she got one during an auction. Price for red, white, and blue earrings, please. The diamond shaped it did. Oh, those. These right here, I'd probably do those for an even 20 because they don't take as long as some of the rest. And I'll either remake these or clean the shedang dang out of them. And I now have, thank you for asking, it made me think of it. I've been using shepherd hooks, but I now have stud earrings in 3 sizes of 2 colors. Like that's the biggest in silver and the littlest in gold. If you prefer stud, you can show the size of rings I'm sending you. Yes, yes, I can. She's sending me some pretty darn narrow and small ones. And I apologize for anybody that writes me on my phone. I'm a little busy, but I'll catch up. Y'all know me. I'm a message slut. There, her, there. And Narina's helped me a lot here recently too. I believe these are really, really tiny ones. I think she's sending all of that. Of course, it's not going to focus. There you go.
Yeah, Missy says, "Who'd have thunk you could do so much with a metal ring? It's brilliant."
Yeah. Believe it or not, okay, and here's something some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. See, I've got, okay, any size ring I have, one color is $30. To get every color in that size, $350. And I've got 3 or 4 different sizes of rings. So it's an expensive hobby. Even these flowers right here, 40 something each. And there's
Yeah.
some that are better. And if I made a sale, I probably lost it because I didn't see it. And that's good to know, Noreen. I am excited. Yeah, that's actually my first Happy Mail that I didn't purchase. Beth wants a stud. Y'all heard that? Yeah, yeah. I do an even 20 on the Mobius ones. The only reason I don't think I'll ever go lower than 2025 on earrings is because as deceptive as it is, 2 earrings can be almost as much as the full size bracelet. So when I do 25 on some of the earrings, y'all getting a steal.
Some of those, the quantities of rings add up.
Yeah.
Plus,
And I get a half-pound bag of these small rings that I do the Byzantine with. That comes with about 4,600 rings, and I'm dang low on about 3 or 4 colors. And then a few, when you get the bigger size rings, there's less in a bag, so you go through them faster. If you've heard that, then I'm typing to. Now, Jerry, I really appreciate you being here because you're helping me stress out less and catch more. Yeah, maybe y'all can help me. Other than, are there titanium rings? I don't have titanium rings anymore, and I don't have leather. I don't know that I would work in leather because as long as some would sit around, I don't know that they'd fare too well. I don't know that I've seen leather ones. Please take a message. I hope that's not important. Margie would like to know what you're 3D printing. Let me make a bigger, if I can figure out how.
it is a dice holder.
Oh, that's cool.
And technically, I taught his brother how to 3D print and sold him his first printers. So
Yeah, Jerry's been very good to my brother. Very good. He's been very good to me.
but yeah, I'm testing out this kind of gradient blue. I'm working on making some yarn bowls now.
But yeah, Mr. Neely and I would definitely like to get with you on colors and style and everything. I'm kind of wibble brained right now, and I don't even know what that means. Oh, Chris was asking still in leather. Lord, my phone's going off like a crazy person. Let me just make sure. Your house is on fire. Okay, she's sending some size comparisons on the. Good Lord, I'm going to look forward to this. This is basically up against a penny. Talk about dainty. I do know it. If Steve is alive, he's probably online. He makes other things from leather. There's one picture, and I'll even zoom in. You can show that. That's a good thing. Yes, I just did. I could have gotten in trouble.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Oof, don't show that. Oh, oops. That's a knuckle. A knuckle? What?
Does it have a beaver on it? It's a
Uh,
Canadian nickel.
oh, okay. Yeah. I've been wanting to try me some stainless there. Bonnie says, Cliff, you have 35 people in here. You're doing great. Thank you. Well, some people just come to watch the train wreck. I've done that. No, I appreciate the heck out of y'all. I was hoping to not have a panic attack, and so far that's so good.
You're doing a fine job, Cliff.
Thank you. But yeah, there's many. If y'all, I need to think of a good way to show every color I've got in true color. I've done it on my Facebook page, um, and I might need to do a little bit better on that. But I'm open to any idea, and if I don't know the weave, I can learn it. But that'll add to the time. Uh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate y'all's support. Y'all been hyping me up, and Jerry and Don been bringing me down on the good way. Thank you, Chris. Chris
We
is
haven't
one
been
of
beating
my
you up too much, buddy.
yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Don Yarndall have them and Chris Kaleidoscope have been some of my most consistent customers, and I appreciate you. If anybody wants to beat it, Thrifts and Stitches has the highest dollar amount order. Wild racehorses wouldn't have kept me away from your first life. Joseph, you're good people. I don't care what everybody says, and that's a joke. Nobody's ever said anything. Don't forget, give Cliff your tummies. Please do. I won't even take meds for him. Come on, Cliff. Did I smoke a cigarette while y'all talk amongst yourselves? Never seen somebody do that on a live. Question. Somebody asked something. I'll go ahead and mention it. I pretty much know that nobody's ever going to order one of these publicly, but I actually have ordered a couple of sets of a certain type of clamps to replace the chain between them, and I'm hoping y'all pick up on that. Some of you may not, but I don't know. Yeah, they're. I don't think Bonnie wants me to go smoke. How do we buy from you? You can get with me on my personal Facebook, my business Facebook. Uh, you can email me, cliffytx, CLIFFYTX at gmail.com. And if you know anybody that's in this chat, they'll know how to get a hold of me too. I'm just very scatterbrained at the moment because I'm not used to being in front of a camera by myself for sole focus. Have some control. I'm trying to. I would have smoked 3 cigarettes by now. Yeah, another category of. Oh, you're talking about adult Steve, or specifically what I had said? Okay, I'll just come out and say it. I bought 2 sets of nipple clamps that I'm going to change the chains between. And I can be discreet. I don't care if we know people that are best good friends with each other. I'm going to be discreet. Hollywood next. Yes, my mommy says I'm going to be the next Cartier. Thank you, Beth. There's also info@heartofaround.com. I try not to send people in too many directions. And if you want to discuss in real time, we can talk on Messenger. I'll even give you that, my personal one, because I trust you. What the hell happened? Apparently I wasn't in there.
Have you thought about adding beads to your jewelry?
I've had some. Actually, I can talk while I smoke. I have a sister-in-law that gave me a ton of beads. I'm just a little afraid to transition into including both because then it might get harder to price them, harder to because these were given to me. I won't know where to replace them.
Yes, yes.
There is some that involve what's called a capture. They basically trap a ball bearing in there. I may someday, but yeah, I'm needing that cigarette right now too, Annie. How long has it been? Wow, go me. Yeah, that's my personal Facebook down there. Yeah, thank you, Madison, for asking, and thank you for those that helped it did. Oh, it's also warm in here. It's what's the temperature? It's 79 degrees in here, 81 outside, and it's every bit as humid as I am weird. Annie, that is in no way very, very mean, just so you know. I'm gonna expose you right there. I do deserve a cigarette. Yeah, you preach for me, Mimi. Mimi, Mimi, Mimi. But I can't do it while Jerry's muted. Oh, he's not muted no more.
No, I unfortunately Princess likes to talk to the neighborhood dogs.
Oh hell, that's fine. If somebody makes a noise over here, we're gonna hear at least 2 of the 3 dogs.
So she gets a little
I
crazy.
just don't want there to be a lull while I'm smoking. But if you'll read questions and such, I'll answer them.
Yeah, I can read questions.
You
Anybody
mind?
got questions? Throw them out there.
Would you like to be up there bigger or equal or?
No, this is fine right here.
Okay. I just want to do the right thing. Yeah, Annie's cool.
Miss C's gonna get going. She's got to get her giddy gown on.
Aw. Now, see, I am not the one that said that. Sounds like something John would have said. Let's see, the one you were talking about
You
before.
have a good one.
But thank you for joining me.
Yes, good night, Miss C.
Miss C. Very, very sweet of you.
Crafty Annie says Cashmere likes to talk too. Yes, pets are like
I,
that.
I have Ginger, Buster, and Bud. Oh, yeah, I've been needing a cigarette. Y'all are my witnesses. I have however many witnesses that I went almost an hour without a cigarette. It's like a sauna when I open this thing up. And Jerry, if my sound switches to the webcam again, let me know.
Still sounding clear over there.
Yay. I turned on more lights in here. That's like a little bit better background, other than the fact that the background is disgusting.
I keep forgetting it's dark in Texas already.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's after sunset. No, I don't know if I should get in the conversation on my phone though. I'm trying to do the right thing. But yeah, I will not turn down any orders tonight. It's just I'm just got a necklace to finish and a bracelet to do, and then I'm freed up. And if I don't never sleep again because of business, I'm all for it. But definitely, if Donna, if you're still here, or somebody that knows her with her, y'all get her at me. I've done some in memoriam. I work with you on color schemes, And if you're not sure how to lay out the colors, I can try to work with you. I'm pretty versatile and accommodating, as Miss C had put it. You're so accommodating. And if I got like a size wrong or something like that, I will beat myself up far more than you could leave a bad review. Speaking of which, anybody here that's got a pizza mic, can you please leave a review on my Facebook business page? I'd sure appreciate you. Unless you don't like it, then please stay away from my Facebook business page. And then get with me and we'll make whatever it is right. Lord, my phone's going off like a video game. I got a Facebook friend request. That I will do now.
So do you have any other hobbies than jewelry right now, Cliff?
Not really. It's literally consumed my life. I've put every fiber of me into this. And every last dollar I make, if I don't need something or just dying to have something, it goes right back into business.
And Joseph was asking, what sort of shipping range do you have?
Shipping range, so far I have, actually worldwide. I've sent to Wales, and there's one in the mail now going to Norway. So that's 5,000 miles each. I believe Japan roughly is the furthest from me, and the furthest it gets, the more the shipping. Canada and stuff is like 20-ish bucks. Then it goes to all the way up to 50-ish bucks. Yeah, if you're willing to pay shipping, in the continental United States, I pay the shipping. Sometimes when I'm feeling good, I'll even do priority mail, especially to California because it takes them forever and a day to get it. And if you buy multiple of something, sometimes I'll work with you on the price, especially if you're struggling like me. Insert sympathy here. Is there a sympathy emoji?
Well, when you get to 1,000 subs and 3,000 hours, you can make your own emojis.
But yeah, I considered even putting up my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App links on a scrolling banner on, but I thought that'd be a little early to start. But I'm one of the most accommodating people you'll ever meet. I don't get the most sleep in the world, and the only thing that stops me from being online is eating, sleeping, or weather. And if I'm delaying getting back to you, it means I'm talking to you and somebody else too. But whoever's spending the money is going to get talked to first.
Yeah,
I'm also looking for a. Go ahead.
Instead of making jewelry for you to buy, Cliff makes you jewelry you are proud to own, and he makes sure it's in the colors and look you want.
Yes, and I try to impress rather than satisfy. In other words, oh, shut up, Cliff. I sound like I'm trying to tout myself, but I'm just being honest. I am a very giving person, and if I can't do it or can't do it right, I won't do it because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Because I'd be disappointing myself more. I'm very hard on myself.
Yes,
and
I happy about neighbors.
Very thankful for everybody that's ever given me a piece of advice or just become friends with me. I've made some very dear friends, both sexes, all sexualities, and I love all people equally. Especially if you spend that money. We're going to be best friends. But those dream catchers, I can do up to 12 inches, and I'm thinking those 12-inch ones would probably be without feathers because they don't make them pendants quite that big. And they'd probably be around $250 because there's a stank ton of rings. What else can I say? I will eventually get content that's not just lives put up. I've just got to get camera angles, camera quality, all that stuff better. And it'll probably be the music because I'm not meant to necessarily teach how to do this. Plus, I don't want to train my competition to make me go into a depression. That's a little joke.
You're doing a great job, and we'll get you on the camera.
I appreciate it. But yeah,
videos.
But on a serious note, on those, even if it's not those clamps I was talking about, I will be very discreet, even if you're a regular in one of the biggest communities we're always both in. I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Yeah, Naomi Flo says she sent you a message, Cliff. Bonnie says
Okay.
you need to stop that, Cliff. Yeah, no self-deprecating, buddy. You're doing a good job. You do great
That's
work.
just how I do.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I keep telling you that. And Crafty Annie is heading out. Good night, everyone. Her eyes are getting blurry. Night, Crafty Annie.
Thank you, Miss Annie, for coming. Sorry, Naomi, or Marina. I saw your message, but it didn't click what it was saying. I keep forgetting you're in Canada. I think I gave her my address already. Um, but yeah, I can tell you when you start to film, really, ship to places like Norway, the address made zero sense to me. I'm hoping it just makes it to her hemisphere by now. And that's designed by Rita or something like that. Something like that. And no dog. One is in here.
Hello, Mishi. Thank you for joining.
Michi! Thank you for coming, Michi.
Tie Dye and Dawn says she hasn't had a smoke for 9 days, going out for one. That's a good run.
Hi, me. Thank you so much for coming. Michi's my bud, too. She'll order soon, I'm sure. Yeah, 9 days. That's. I've done overnight one time, and that was it. But I was doing that for a girl, so that's not the right reason. Really, they always wait till I sit down to come in. Killing me. But yeah, I'll do this live as long as I can hold up, and anybody wants me to. Might be adding to my order.
Yeah.
Well, hell, switch my arm. No, some girl from Australia thought I hung the moon. He said, I don't like smoke. No, me and my brother both tried to quit, and then I smelled smoke coming from his room. That's when we lived together. Then he got married and left me in the dust. Then I got married, and that. Matter of fact, a year ago today, she left. Money helps. Steve Nealon says I went 8 hours once without a smoke, but that's because I was asleep. God. Hello, Tina C. Looking good creations. But yeah, there's a lot of people that have been good to me. I couldn't possibly name you all, but I know a lot of people say it, but I truly do appreciate every one of you. I mean, this could have been, wow, 5 people showed up. Why did I even bother? Woe is me and such.
No, you're
No,
doing fine.
on a serious note, on my wife, she oh wait, I would like a bracelet in my colors. Is that the German flag? I was actually thinking about that the other day. My wrist measures 6.5, so I would go 6 3/4 to 7. And I'm gonna. Do you want them in your? Do you want them to lay out like a flag, or just include those colors? Kenny says he will get them sticked on Monday. Thank you so much, Marina. And do you want it in like this week, or which one of these two weaves? What did Steve say? I missed it.
I gotta go check on the dog real quick. Sorry.
Okie dokie. I appreciate that, Joseph. Yeah. I was a little scared, but this is a like Don Yarndall, Nancy, and I want to thank her too. She's got me started in her auctions and stuff. Byzantine over the gray one, and the other one is full Persian. And we'll see everything. How do we leave you a Facebook review? Actually I can finally do that. BRB. Well, oh, wrong page. Still put. I believe this. it will be the link for that. I could just find the chat again. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I believe that's where you go. Turquoise, purple. Well, the rose gold will actually be copper. Turquoise, purple. Okay, turquoise, yeah. Turquoise, purple, and rose gold, I've got you. Which color would you like to be the most prominent? I never hit enter on the damn. I believe that's where you would go, and it'll say, "Do you recommend?" and then it'll ask for stars and comments and stuff. Uh, yeah, please get to filling those in. Yeah, the copper does pass for rose gold because the feathers on that one dream catcher actually says that they are rose gold, but they look just like the copper ring. They're not far off of it. And Margie has Margie's Crafter's Corner, or I hope that was even close. She's ordered the biggest one at 6 inches. And thank you, Naomi. And did you want the Byzantine or the full Persian? Excuse me. Thank you, Nifty. That means a lot. I've worked very hard at this, and there's people that make me look like a dork. Well, I do that pretty good on my own. Byzantine is the one most people will start with, and it's the one that makes you want to throw rings out in the field. But once you get past it, this one right here is the one that's hardest to start, and so is this one right here. Believe it or not, show them again that your cam is big. What am I showing again? I blinked since then. So which weave do you want, Mishi? Or is this what you meant to show again? Nancy, God, I can't think of the full name of her thing now that but she helped me. Yeah, that's a full Persian right here. This is Byzantine. Well, it's not in the mail to me. This right here is half Persian. And variants thereof. These right here are called Dragon Scale. Yeah, more petite, so you want Byzantine. Here's a helm necklace in rainbow. Like I said, if I know the weave, I can work in any of the colors I got. I had somebody ask me to throw army green in a rainbow, and I somehow made it look okay. The little dream catcher. Hey, I got. If I don't have the dream catcher out, I can get it, and I can do it up to 12 inches. 4-in-1 spiral, yes. That's what I wanted to show you because Mary wants one. This
And
is
Michi
something
says
actually,
a little more petite, not so clumpy.
yeah, the Byzantine would be good for that.
There
These
you go.
spiral ones, I absolutely adove. I dove them. This one right here, I love this weave. But now you'll see something a little trippy. This is something somebody wanting to buy them may want to know. It's actually kind of ugly when it's not spiral. Well, you're really not going to get ugly on me. Yeah, it's not real pretty when it's not spiral. So anytime you take it off, you may want to reclasp it because you have to spin it. And when you get a little bit of attention, just stop and clasp it. And I have 3 or 4 in that weave. They're just buried because of the last, what you call it, the auction I tried. Thank you so much, Tina. I have been a little worried sick. Here's a rainbow spiral. I love doing the spiral too. Hello, Carmen. Long time no see. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it
Thanks,
looks like a
Beth,
stranded DNA on that.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? And the main reason you'll ever need to respin it is that right there. At the bottom, it might do that. But all you do is unwind it, and then you slowly turn them opposite direction, so you get a little bit of attention, and then clasp it. Rainbow, I love doing. Believe it or not, that's one of my that and purples are my favorite or most popular. I have lobster claw closures on the majority, and then some will have what are called sliding magnetic clasps. And I'll see if I can do this. If one slides into the other, I don't know how they'll hold up to being in water when you're washing them and stuff. I just buy the clasp. I don't make them. Um, yeah, the spiral does look a little dainty, and everybody says, man, these things don't weigh nothing. Here's another color scheme I love in a spiral, and that's because they're in the orders of the rainbow. Thank you, Sugar. Sugar Diamond. Probably. Hey, Sugar, how you is, girl? Known you for seconds now. This is the only one I've ever tried to do a design in a regular weave. And these right here are like 400 or 500 something rings. Purple and blue. I do have purple and turquoise. That's the half version like I'm wearing. That's army green and black right there. I love trying to find colors that look good together. Someday I'm thinking of starting a live and then saying, okay, I'm gonna make a little bit kind of like Scraptastic Crocheter does. Okay, pick a color, and then I'll just switch colors, and we'll call it confetti or unicorn vomit or something. This is the biggest one I've done, but stars don't come out that great. But they're just fun to play with. Fidget thingies. Hola, Marita. Yeah, anybody want to add orders or create an order? I got you. I've got a yeah. Here's a rainbow and that. And
Have you thought about doing any key rings or anything?
I actually have. I've sold all but one of the ones I had, but they are almost always going to be in this weave and the thick rings. This happens to be the transgender flag, but they'll stand up to stuff better because they're thicker rings, and they're roughly and the flag. Yeah, the only thing I worry about is if somebody throws them in a pocket, it's probably going to break that little ring. Thank you, Mimi. That means a lot. Uh, but yeah, see, if you ever order a necklace with these thick rings, they aren't going to get any smaller than that as far as pulling them in. Like the tiny one I did, they make for wicked fidgets. Yeah, some people make things called jelly cubes, but they're literally like over $100 for something that big because they're so packed with rings. But yeah, I am completely 100% an ally of the LGBTQ plus community. I will talk smack about certain parts of it because I'm normal, but I support their right to love anybody they damn want to love. That's just if we can screw up a marriage, so can they. Let them do it. These are all okay. That's a good question, Tina. I thus far only have in stock aluminum, which is hypoallergenic. If you ever bought, yeah, of course it's not going to be right there. If you ever bought these right here are actually the pendants aren't nickel free, but you can like maybe put epoxy around them or something like that to keep them from. This is what's called a day color. Anybody familiar with will know that that's another adult thingy. But they actually come with two little keys because they are a lot. I have those in gunmetal, silver, gold, and copper, or rose gold, however you want to it. Thank you, Joel. Stitch markers I've been talked about too. I got to get a better price on clasp though. I also can get a hold of any metal, Tina, as long as they make it for jewelry and put it in jump rings. It's just a matter of how much it'll cost. And I'm willing to explain what a day color is to anybody that wants to know, but I'd probably have to have more than just a couple people want to know. Long story short, I'll put it in. Thank you very much. There's different levels of Dom sub, and this one is to show loyalty to your Dom, but be able to wear it with everyday clothes and everything. It's a day collar, one you can wear. And my wife had one, and she got complimented on it all the time. So it's very pretty jewelry too, and that just happens to have a lot. And usually he will be the only one that holds the key unless she absolutely needs to get out of it. But I think it's a neat little tradition, and I'm probably a little biased. But I am. Yeah. Most people think, dude, you ain't never been no Dom. Trust me. Nothing. You would never have to fear for your life around me, but yeah. Here's another type of helm. When you put two helms together, it's called a conundrum, in case you're curious. And it's black and copper. I can send you a link to Lobster Class on the code. Well, yeah, I'll take any and all links. No explanation needed. Here's another one I made for a couple I made for Valentine's Day, and you see how that went. Ugh. That copper really does do good as rose gold. I can actually get a hold of real rose gold. It's just kind of expensive. It would make one of those bracelets shoot up to up there. Joseph. Thank you, Mary or Marie B. Thank you. I'm very open-minded and I'm very versatile. I'm always easy to work with, and I'll do my damnedest to make it how you want it. Where are you? You're right there, Dirty Buns. Oh, he thinks he fell into a different kind of check, and he thinks. I'm trying to think if y'all be interested in anything else. I know. Here's another keychain. Those are the only two keychains I think I have left, but like I can make them all day long. And these are 15 each, and maybe going to go up someday. But for those that weren't here, good question, Mimi. I don't know. Real gold, they call gold fill because straight up gold is just too soft to work with. But it's gold fill. It's if you were to take like let's say my finger was the base metal, and I put nail polish around my finger. That's what gold plating is. It's a lot thicker when you do gold fill. So it keeps it shine longer. It doesn't chip. It's pretty simple. Da, da, da. I'm thinking I live mighty close to Cliff. I live in Hamilton, Texas. It is halfway between Dallas and Austin, west to Waco. I actually haven't made those yet. I want to show that, but I'm scared to. There's an adult. How can I put this? There's an adult shaped one I got the tutorial to do, but I haven't done it yet. And I don't know if I have 100% the right size rings, but I sure want to try it. But it's pretty adult. I don't know if I can get away with showing it or not. I guess, you know what? If I can't, then I lose some viewers.
It's your channel, Cliff. You can do what you wish.
I mean, hell, if y'all have ever heard me talk, this ain't nothing. Now, the one I'm going to show you is not mine, but I have bought the tutorial to do it. Oh, God, here goes everything. That is chainmail and a bead. I've got some chainmail, and I bought those beads, but I don't have the exact, all the rights. Here goes everything. What this end up being the damn thumbnail to my live. But yeah, that's something. And believe it or not, it was a woman that made that, a woman that made the tutorial, and a woman that are ones going gaga when they see it. So don't be judging, okay? I'm just going where the money is. Okay. Where did Madison say she was? Oh, Copper Cove. I used to live there. Parker Heights, actually. I went there in 8th grade.
I used to work
Yeah,
all over that area.
I do need to make it with mini rings because, yeah, earrings, pendants. I figure bachelor parties. But yeah, those, they make people giggle, but you'd be surprised how many you've said, dude, that's cool. I want that. And so far, I haven't seen a very convincing female version. I'll just leave it at that. But that I finally spent the $10 for the tutorial. I don't have every single ring. If money wasn't an object, I'd have every medal, every ring size. Bachelorette party. Yes, I'm telling you. I believe it or not, I've been around enough women, and I've been married a couple times. I know how women think. It's just I don't always know if they're prim and proper women or the ones that let it all out. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna hide who I am. Mr. Harney, I thought smaller wasn't what was wanted. Now this is a cliff chat. Now y'all Jerry, would you like to come back up on screen?
I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. You're doing fine.
Just say I'm not with stupid.
I'm moral support here. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I prefer it when I hear people talk and they show up. How do I get you up? Oh, there.
Magic.
Small rings do work for that. Yes, I'm hoping so. I need to figure out where to buy in bulk the rings I'm going to get from her because I've wanted to get them. You can actually make little rings in this weave right here for people's fingers. I just don't know how you're going to get it over knuckles. And so it's called European 4-in-1. That's where majority of your chainmail outfits are. But in aluminum, they would get so heavy that it would pull the rings open. That's why you want to use stainless steel for like bras and bralettes and stuff like that, which I'd love to get into too. And my goal is to get a mannequin, a male and a female, so that because most of the prop stuff I have, it's so tiny, neat little hands, it's not realistic. It makes the bracelet look huge. So I may be able to get my mommy to buy one of them for my birthday. I'm not sure yet. My birthday's on June 12th. Don't tell anybody, Jerry. Did I say it on the air, June 12th? Don't spend under 300.
I think Beth
yeah.
is ordering some earrings there.
Yeah, I'm feeling another cigarette coming on. How long have you been making? I actually started February or March of last year, so just over a year. And I have more time to put into it than 99% of people, because most people get to work a job and then bitch about that and then come home and relax and do this. But this is all I do. And if this business goes away, I'm pretty much out of stuff because I ain't got this much spirit to put into nothing else. Well, Tina, you shouldn't forget my birthday then. So yeah, a little over a year. March, yeah, 15 months. Well, thank you. And I wish I had more eyes, meaning more medals and stuff. I love doing it. Can you make pink earrings that actually look like something? I don't know that I'm that good, and I don't know that I'd want to see the model. He said you will have, Noreen said you will have enough of the small rings to get 10 good pairs at the very least. Well, that's if I have all the correct rings. But yeah, it's something I've wanted to do, but I know the demand's not going to be absolutely huge. So I gotta buy more. Never mind. But yeah, Mead Simon created full Persian, half Persian. Those are the only ones I have stuck in my head. I've seen one be created. There's so many out there. There's hundreds and hundreds of weaves out there, and some will have multiple names. Yeah, see, Nobody's made a decent the JJ one, Chris. And so y'all know Chris is a female, so we're not just talking amongst her. And yeah, I love this crowd that I've become a part of because so many of them aren't all prim and proper, and I don't even know what that is. But yeah, if I can ever come up with a convincing one of those, I'll use it for ear jewelry. Like one of my dogs wants me to go smoke. But I'm gonna be here and I will answer y'all questions. There's a tattoo convention in my town this weekend. Have you thought about?
Uh-oh.
I haven't, and I'll tell you why. It's Bess. Bess is the one that corrupted me. No, I'm a lot. Y'all can see pad of bashful here, but if I get out there and get you know buy this, I'll give you $10 for it. Okay. See, I'm not a good. My brother says the same thing. I'm a good maker. I'm not a good seller, but I try to be smart and fair with my prices for the amount of time and rings and stuff it takes. But I am going to try starting today to do bracelets $10 cheaper than usual. I can't keep this straight. Jerry, would you like to read the relevant comments part? That I almost said that. You see, body piercing. See, I've thought about grabbing jewelry that people already get and adding chainmail. It is called chainmail jewelry. Oh Lord, I really appreciate you, Jerry, for doing this.
Oh, I try. I'm a little out of practice. I haven't been doing a lot of lives lately, but
if somebody, you're welcome to speak in code if you have to read something out loud.
oh, this is your channel. I can do anything.
And I can't say I'd blame you. And if anybody wants to wait and ask off the air on something, I completely understand that. Because if I was going to order some nipple rings, I wouldn't want nobody to know.
Well, we got up code. Beth with the totally prim and proper. That she can't
Yeah.
keep a straight face saying that. It's me, Sam, 1967. Oh, body piercing jewelry. That would actually have to be surgical stainless steel. Don't
Yeah,
ask
and
me
I
how I
don't.
know.
I can attach stuff to what you put on your body, but I wouldn't suggest me making what pierces through your body
Yeah.
because that
And
opens up myself for a lawsuit.
Hook and Good Creations by Tina C likes my shirt. Yes.
Who's
I think the only person that has more Star Wars gear than I do is Joseph. He's got some impressive shirts.
that?
Joseph J. Took,
Oh
Moonlight
yeah.
Moth Creations. He's got some Star Wars shirts that I would love to have.
I need more clothes. I could literally say Cliffy needs a new pair of shoes, but I'm not going to use it on shoes. But I think many years from now, hopefully, when my mama passes, that's the only time I'll be able to really expand my ring stuff. But like, my only concern with working with custom metals is not wanting to charge the customer wanting a piece for the cost of everything unless I make every ring that is purchased for nothing but them. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Have you tried Alibaba?
I have not simply because I
It's a
kind
little
of think of it,
confusing.
well, that, and I assume it's something like Wish and Temu and stuff.
Yeah.
Panda Hall is another one that you can get some stuff in bulk, but you just never know what you're going to get. I feel very badly to give somebody a thank you shout out. Midnight Stroll, her Shay, she sent me some amazing rings, but they're so soft that you can't use them. So many colors too, but you can't use them for jewelry because you can literally bend them with your hands. They're gorgeous, and I'll use them for something someday.
Yeah, I've seen some art things like people make flowers.
Mm-hmm. But I would love to. The metals I'd like to get into the most, as far as consistently, would be titanium and stainless steel.
And Hookin' Good Creations by Tina C. I'll just call her Tina C now.
Okay.
I'm old enough that I saw the first Star Wars in the theater.
I did too.
Me too. I've seen every one in the theater except the last two. I really just, ever since, I don't know, since before I moved to Texas 10 years ago, I just stopped going to the theaters.
My last movie in the theater was Revenge of the Sith. No, I take that back. I got to see Bad Boys 3, and that was kind of a waste of time. And I love the Bad Boys trilogy. Yeah, just so y'all know, we don't have to just talk about chainmail movies.
Moonlight Month. He says he does have quite the collection, if he does say so himself. Yes. Always has a fresh T-shirt on with Star Wars. I'm jealous.
I'm so honored at the people that came to my chat tonight. I hope I can keep that going. I just got to come up with a way to make you want to come here.
Tina C says, I was hooked from the moment the movie started to the end. Yes, I know how that is, all the Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah, I was about to say you need to say that. He doesn't
I am
like Star
building
Wars
an R2-D2.
And he's built a Yoda.
And
he can't stand Star Wars.
Oh, I have a lot of the Yodas. But
some movies don't age well. Like I watched the Nightmare on Elm Street movies again, and they're kind of cheesy now. They were cool as hell back then.
Yeah, the 1980s were a little rough.
Yeah, be careful though, because China is absolutely obsessed with Freddy Krueger.
I think that some of the 3D printed models, like the one Charles just did, the head,
yeah,
Freddy Krueger, and the one he's doing to Jason right now, those are awesome.
Yeah, and she wants, but the reason why he's doing those is because China says, does he have Michael Myers and Jason? And so he just happened to make him. I think it was a little bit of a tease. He made a pretty good deal on that, though. I said, Charlie, as long as you're doing them in a single color and everything like that, I think 75 was a good price.
Yeah.
If he knew how to airbrush and stuff, yeah, it is. And the crochet community is one of the few that understand that, like doing what I do, it's a lot of handmade stuff. It justifies the price to some, but some people just can't afford it. Every time I get done smoking, the dogs are outside. I'm going to make some coffee. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to mute it because it sounds like somebody pee-peeing. I'll be right back.
You go ahead. Pictures with Beth says, Jerry, you honestly wouldn't know when a Cliff's bracelet was on a broken wrist. I put up with the Fitbit for about a month, but it just, it's like I have a ghost feeling of my wrists. An accident, I fell down a hill and it cracked across a railroad track. And I never went to the doctor, but it healed fine. I just never, the other one, I'm not quite sure how I broke it, but I've just never worn bracelets or watches. I'm sure feeling Dawn's jewelry is really light. I get that. And I might try it, but it would have to be really loose. It couldn't at all touch the skin, especially where the bones are. It's very sensitive. And Stitch and Leather says, no, Allie, you can get wicked things. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good stuff coming from Allie. We recently ordered some Impkin eyes, and you're always taking a risk, but they did come in, and they were rather cool. And Tina says, you are a cool chick, Beth. Yes, she is. Everybody here is cool. What are we talking about? It's the cool kids group. Princess is appreciating the neighbors. And Naomi has so many jump rings. If I thought you could use them, I would send you. Well, he's on mute, but I'm sure right now he's yelling. He would take any donations of jump rings possible. And Joseph says he also has a program where he'd gladly take any unwanted, wayward Star Wars merchandise. I have that problem myself. I tend to make my own though. I lost my place. I don't know where I was. Sorry. It's me, Sam, 1967 says, don't hate me, but I have never seen any Star Wars movie either. Ever. Either. Well, you know, it's okay. I've got people that say they only like the original three. I've got people that say they only like the Jar Jar Binks fiasco. And I've got people that, like myself, that say Star Wars hasn't done anything bad yet. Jar Jar Binks was pretty bad. But Madison Ray says, my daughter does chainmail, but not a lot since she does every craft ever invented. I know how that is. I got a little carried away, and I've tried everything from 3D printing, laser, CNC, wood shop. I was doing paint pouring and Christmas ornaments, and it gets crazy. Stitch and Leather asks if I've got any movie props. That's tough to say because I make a lot of my own stuff. I made the Grogu life size. I've got a life size Yoda that I made, R2D2. I got a lightsaber got from the Comic-Con, and a ton of Funko Pops, but I'm kind of cheap. Unless it's on the dogs. And Beth says more men would be here if it were an open panel. Yeah, I think that would be a dangerous situation. But Tina says, we just enjoy being here with you, Cliff. Yes, it's very cool. And Stitch and Leather collects movie props. Awesome. Mimi says, I cannot Chinese thriller movies. And Beth says, I'm afraid to read most of what she says. No, I'll read anything. I'll take the blame. Oh, here you go. Beth says, oh, look at that. I lost the place. No, she says, nothing wrong with hooking, right, Tina? Mm-hmm. I actually have hooks right here. Technically, I'm a hooker now, too. Stitch and Leather says, we're happy hookers. Open to all. Yes. Beth broke her wrist in 2 places, and it didn't heal right, but she's wearing one of the bracelets. I get that. I get that. And I don't know. I don't know why. Madison Ray, I can't wear any metal on my left wrist. Yeah, my left wrist is a little less sensitive because the right one actually hit the railroad tracks, but the left one I think was just a stupid accident. And Chris K asking if I kept the AI camera. Yes, I did. It's right over there in a box because I have 4 cameras right here and I don't move yet. So there's no point in having that rolling. But I definitely did not get rid of the good stuff.
Hello, Elaine. Yeah, the only thing with accepting free jump rings is if I don't know where to source them to. I like to, because my mom was throwing pieces of pendants and stuff like that. I said the problem is that people love it and I can't get that. Oops.
It's called limited edition, Cliff.
Yeah, that's
One
probably
off,
it.
and that's called more money.
More money, more money.
And
I
Jake
love
Tuck,
it.
I
That's something I would.
voraciously consume all Star Wars media. Me as well.
That's something I would probably consider if somebody had something they wanted to trade for a piece of jewelry and I wanted it bad enough.
Yeah.
Like mannequins, stuff like that. I didn't find the best mannequin on Amazon, but I tried to find something I might be able to afford someday. Somebody said you need to make an Amazon wish list. I need to learn how to do that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Elaine. Thank you for coming.
And Margie, going to eat dinner. See you later.
Oh yeah, jump ring. Yeah, I've gotten better since I started. I work with you, girl. She says we need to get together. I suck at closing my jump ring. And that's a question nobody's ever asked outright, but I know some wonder it. Is why is there little white lines? The reason why is because that stuff is anodized in a big coil, and then it's sawed open. So the inside is always going to be the original color, and it's not cost efficient to anodize it after it's been cut. And sometimes you'll notice a faint line on the opposite side of the cut, and that's because when you move it, it's just basically moving the anodization.
And this is Yoda. He was 3D printed, and he is fully articulated. It's basically the action figure, but 3 foot tall.
That's awesome. And yes, you need to, Elaine.
I need to make new ears, but he's 3D printed on.
So what do you think your Yoda for a necklace there?
He took cool, about. He's not even done because I just started welding it together, and but every color change was where I ran out of plastic and I just fed new ones in. Half his head, but he's pretty solid.
That's cool. Jerry, do you know the answer to that? Naomi says, how do you add the Amazon wish list without showing your address?
Amazon wish lists are specifically designed for that. They hide your address automatically.
Sweet. I'm hoping I need a PO box.
Yeah, it's always the safest.
But I
Amazon will not share your information no matter what.
I do need to come up with an Amazon wish list. I need to figure out how to do it. But yeah, Naomi, I'm perfectly willing to work with you one-on-one on jump ring. Just don't get into chainmail jewelry. I suddenly don't know English or any other languages you may speak.
He would look better if he had his ears on. Then you'd know it was Yoda. But in the move, trying to move this in the back of my car, his ears broke. But I can just print the ears and replace them. They just have little square pegs.
And again, I apologize to those who may be writing to me on Facebook Messenger. I don't want to get too scatterbrained.
He's standing on some. Oh, his legs are back here.
Yeah, Joseph just brought up a good point. There's some things they won't deliver to a PO box. That is so cool.
See, he's got his Yoda feet.
Naomi, you don't have to apologize for being that way. I welcome that way. I like people to just be themselves. You can relax and do anything you want to. A lock of Nicolas Cage's hair. Oh, damn.
One of my laser turtles I made.
That's cool.
It's actually 6 layers of wood. But I couldn't just give these away when I left. I had to keep something for myself.
And Jerry gave away a lot of stuff. He offered us a lot. Me and my brother went to help at some, and there's just some stuff we just couldn't fit. I would have loved to have had.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll never turn down a gift. I just can't always make it up to you.
Yeah. Towards the end, I was just giving away a lot of stuff because I just had nowhere to put it.
Oh, 27 people watching right now. Thank you.
Is the lye liquid, Joseph? Because the post office doesn't like to deal with any liquids.
I think he was telling it the other day. I want to say it was a powder, but I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Size the wrist,
Yeah.
color. Oh, Elaine asked a question. Do I just need to give you the size of my wrist? Yeah, Beth has it right. The size of your wrist, and if you want to add, what I do is comfortably around your wrist, and then add a quarter of an inch to half an inch, depending on how much how much slack you want. If you wanted to slide down your arm, I'd add a whole inch, but it doesn't take much, and I'm willing to work with you, even if you just took a picture of your measurement. And if I get it wrong, I'll make you another one. Thank you for asking.
Not quite sure why they would have a problem. Yeah, probably the federal regulations on chemicals.
And Elaine, as far as weaves, I don't know if you were here for that or not. Like here's, yeah, I keep grabbing ones, and some of them haven't. One is the thicker one is full Persian, the thinner one is Byzantine, and the one I'm wearing is half Persian. And there's others, but those are the two most popular.
And Fluffy
there's
Boots,
some
Naomi,
things that are, yeah.
the turtle, I'm sorry, one turtle is no longer for sale. When I moved from Texas to California, I had to sell my laser and my whole wood shop.
And Beth, thank you for keeping that closer. Yeah, I'm missing stuff.
Just what I have left from my business that I used to run. I could probably get one made. I know the guy I sold the laser to.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at that, Marina. Interesting. It's unique even. What the heck is it? Oh yeah, Jerry had to give up a lot. And if anybody wants to know anything more about me, I'm willing to. I'll tell damn near anything. Good night, Chris. Yeah, see, it's these lulls I was worried about. It would have been a lot worse if you had not been here, Jerry.
Ah, it's not too bad.
And I do have anxiety issues. Not like, oh God, he can't even leave that. No, it's just I become more of a babbling idiot when I'm nervous, or more goofy and more pervy. Okay, we gotta go. Wire weaving. That wasn't the wire weaving you showed me. I came from the movie Priest. Oh, that was Naomi said that. Okay. Norina, I came from the movie Priest. That was a cool cane. And Madison Ray says, I have a question for everyone. How can I get my daughter to finish projects? She is not a child. What are the projects?
Well, let me start here. This is a bust of Captain Picard that I printed 5 years ago, and I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, Naomi ain't too shabby at this stuff herself.
I have a lot of stuff that I've been slacking on, but I was spread so thin. R2D2 I've been building for 8 years, but
Sorry. Naomi, do you want me to show everybody? Yeah, Next Generation was my only one I got into.
Yes,
And I
one of my
think they're,
favorites.
but yeah, Naomi's not too shabby at her own wire stuff. What you call it? Wire weaving? Yeah, yeah, chainmail. I mean, the card as a board would be full 3D print.
I actually had the board queen's head from the shoulders up, and I printed it, but it came out small as this, and I wanted it full size for the wall. But this was a
Yeah,
test.
I thought that was bigger when you held it up. Unless you
Yes.
got a bigger one over there.
No.
Aw, so cute.
See, it looks bigger
Yeah,
perspective,
what?
but it is highly detailed.
It is. That is cool. It does look like him. See, there's one of my doggies. Naomi, would you like me to show what you sent me? Oh, Lord, excuse me.
Says you can.
No.
Cliff. She says yes, you can.
Where she did. Yes, that is fine. Okay. Let me make sure I'm going to swipe the right way. Okay. There's one. Yeah, I'd love to do some headpieces or
There you
something.
go. Make yourself big. You're selling on a phone.
I'm so stupid. I'm so none of that. Look at those eyes. But see, that takes some patience too, and some
Yeah.
good tools. Nah, I like that one too. I have seen people that have done like Byzantine version of a web over their head. It would take a lot of rain. Oh, that's pretty. Naomi, we're gonna have to become enemies here pretty soon. Little joke, little joke. And that was the last one. Those are very pretty. I had no idea. You go, girl. And Naomi will be going. She's gonna be fluffy jewelry in creations and such. This is that lull I was worried about, but I was worried about it an hour ago.
Yeah.
Things is moving up. Those are
Okay.
statement pieces. Yeah, people usually when they do like a craft fair or something like that, they'll show a big coat of armor kind of thing, chainmail armor, and I think the ones for the head are called a coif. And I've thought about doing like a Byzantine webbed version where it hangs on the head, but oh, they're good enough. At least looking, I don't know what to feel like, but I have a feeling. Yeah, I can't say I have statement pieces unless it's those dragon scale ones. But the only reason I don't
Yeah.
make a lot of those just for the heck of it is because it uses a ton of rings.
Yeah. The biggest problem with the statement piece is it's expensive and you can't sell it.
And it shows up on your bank statement. That's why it's called a statement piece. No wire poking. Oh, Namey, what the hell is my problem? This time.
That's interesting.
Come on, Cliff. Keep them interested. Yeah. Uh-oh. Here's one of them other ones I didn't show yet. Start making them things and make a statement. They make a statement. This one, my mama says looks expensive. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's gray, black, and silver. See these don't look as good on camera, gall darn.
No, it looks good.
And no, I remember your name, Naomi. I just can't say it. Yeah, SCA. My cousin is part of that. Big market. Yeah, and my cousin is part of it. His wife is part of it, but they've never even looked twice at my stuff. They only buy big, pricey stuff. They don't. Man, don't even get me started. Yeah, I will eventually, and much to Harnell Media's excitement, will eventually get all of this stuff photographed and on my website. But it's going to take forever. And I'd much rather be too busy making jewelry for order.
Got the gratuitous Yoda I'm sharing down at the bottom there, Cliff. The Grogu that I 3D printed
Where's it at?
underneath StreamYard.
Oh, I don't mind gratuitous. You just got to tell me. That is cute. How big that is.
He was 18 inches.
Oh, it was? That means he's no longer with us?
Yeah, I donated him. The guy that was buying my shop, his daughter saw it and fell in love, so I let her have it. But I can print a new one anytime.
How much something like that would be?
I never pay attention to prices because I don't sell my big props.
Yeah. I'm a Deadpool freak. See, I can't say Deadpool either. Yeah,
But his head was the same size as mine. I put my glasses on him.
y'all should see Norina's. She made a tiny Grogu, and it was like what, this big?
Yeah, that was a little thing.
She does micro crochet and oh my God, that girl.
Yeah, she says a 1/4 inch tall. That was definitely a small.
I love Deadpool stuff. Deadpool is hilarious. Some people either hate him or love him, and I love him. Ryan Reynolds playing probably helps. But
Yeah, he definitely made the character come to life.
If I wasn't going to get into this, I would have wanted to get into 3D printing or laser engraving. I probably would love to get into laser engraving.
Yeah, that hobby was not cheap.
Yeah.
You think rings are expensive?
But yeah, it's time for a cigarette again. I do need to start replenishing my smaller rings and then some of the bigger rings. I'll see what I can do. Narina, we're gonna mess around and become good friends, y'all. Anybody want to compete with that? Come on, let's do this. Oh, here's another Freddy Krueger my brother did. One of the blades broke off, but I forgot it. I got it home, Jerry, and right before I set it down, right here, a dog smacked the bag. Made it all the way home.
That's how it always happens.
Yeah. His timing is impeccable. What? Why you say that?
Deadpool's timing.
Oh yeah, I love Ryan Reynolds. And here's a Crochet Queen has one of these now. It's got a hat over here too. It's just out of reach.
Yeah.
This would be about $75 for one color. If anybody's curious, so I can put you in touch. Tell them Cliffy sent you. They'll charge you double. Yeah, I've never seen anybody take off the smoke on their own lives because most of them don't have to smoke outside. I'm the only one that got lectured on those lives for how much I smoke. It's just because I have to make a big production out of it. And the room y'all see me in is the room I live in.
And Naomi says, need to make Viking wire work. It's crochet based. Yeah, it looks very cool. That'd be interesting. Tina C says that would be awesome.
I'm scared to expand too much.
Well, I don't think you'll do the Viking wire work, but you can always try. It's not. I mean, I'm sure once you started making the jump rings, it wasn't near as intimidating as he thought it would be.
And some people say why don't you make your own drum rings? The reason why, it's only cost efficient if you do it in bulk, and then you have too much competition.
Yeah. See,
And
when
it's quite
I was
expensive to get started.
going to do it, it was going to be stainless steel. I was going to wind my own rings, slice them,
Yeah.
but I backed out of it because that was too much of a too
Investment.
far.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't an investment, as I've already got so many different things I'm doing.
Well, I've already got my best source to get the best quality stainless steel. I just haven't had the money to do it. Because that's when I'm going to get. I'll admit I don't have a lot of male buyers for themselves, and that's because of, I don't know, stainless steel seems to be a little more popular with the fellas.
I was gonna do more chainmail though. Going to
Yeah.
the
Oh, if I had tons of stainless
medieval
steel, I
times.
might would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some damn impressive. And when you do stuff like I did those flags, the bigger you do it, you can make pictures out of it. It's basically called inlays because most people would put it in a coat of chainmail armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, my only limit is income or money, and I got nothing but time.
Well, my only problem with I I was I saw a good one on Facebook that Adrian from Kiwi's Creations put up. It says people see my craft room and think I'm rich. I'm not rich. I make bad decisions, or
Yeah, irresponsible.
irresponsible.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
I did 10 years as a single guy with nothing but 2 dogs, so I got into some hobbies.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
I
only
do
way I
admire.
could have kept all that was if I had a 5-bedroom house when I got here, and that was just not going to happen.
Yeah, I admire or am jealous of everything you were able to acquire and accomplish and try and everything. Anybody that thinks being on Social Security disability is a free ride, it is quite the opposite. There's a stigma attached to it, especially when you're a dude, and it's poverty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be self sufficient, and that's why the more orders I get, the better I feel, and it feels like it's paying off kind of thing.
Well,
No
you're
pressure,
you're
people.
trying to do it, buddy. We have faith in you.
I appreciate it.
And I got to say, the best thing I ever did was beat Don and this whole community, and it's been an awesome change. But
Yeah, I've never had so many friends, and all my friends are online. So if I log off,
yeah,
no,
well,
I
all I
live
was
in an
doing was
old retirement town. So.
I go home and I would stay in the shop or the house and play video games. That's all I ever did. So
I played one game for a short time and became obsessed with it and started spending money on it. So I thought I'd stop.
yeah.
But I haven't played console games since Super Nintendo.
We got Madison Ray says, I would love to have a laser printer. Yes, they are awesome. We got Mimi loves the nightmares. Yes, it was very cool. Madison Ray ran her daughter's 3D printer 24 hours a day. I know how that is. I have several things upstairs that I have to assemble. I kept in the move that I printed nonstop. But then I sold 3 of those printers to Cliff's brother Charles. And I bought 1 printer. That's all I have left now. Well, I've got a monster printer over there I'm building.
Oh, that thing is awesome. Yeah, Jerry's the only person in this community I've gotten to meet offline. And he's one of the most, him and Don are one of the most quality people I've ever met. I mean, they're very genuine and giving. And they've helped support me too. If it wasn't for Jerry, I wouldn't even have these on internet right now. My thing would have buffered and dropped 7 times.
Yeah, we've got some
Jerry's
people.
never done nothing for me.
Beth says that I'm in a big house, but I live in one room most of the time. Yeah, that's pretty much my computer, printer, I sleep, and that's it. I
The
don't
most
leave the room too
expensive,
much.
most expensive thing I've got left I'm trying to sell is a pair of Lou Casey cowboy boots that are $600 boots. I'm trying to get $450 for them, but nobody wears a size 9 anymore.
That's the smallest cowboy you've seen. Yes, they do. They're just not looking to spend that much money, probably.
Yeah, that's
And Mimi says it's expensive, right? And I believe she means 3D printing. And no, it's not that bad. Some of these things, like this special gradient plastic,
yeah.
25 bucks a spool. And it depends, because I printed an entire Yoda. He is hollow, but I printed the entire Yoda out of like 3 spools. So his entire thing cost me about 60 bucks.
And if I haven't said it, hello to Thrifty Crocheter.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a tight knit group of people, and there are sides, but I don't know everything, and I'm better not knowing.
Yeah, well, you know,
I would like to network and get out a little further, but I don't
just
want to hurt nobody's feelers.
be
Business is
Switzerland
business.
and keep sailing along, buddy.
For real though.
Yeah, I have hate for nobody, but
Well, I have hate for 2 people, but they're nothing to do with even online.
yeah, we won't count exes. So
It's actually an ex-mother-in-law and my brother's ex-wife. But anyway, so yeah, bring in them orders, people.
there you go.
Ooh, whoa.
Cartridges. Stitch and Leather says cartridges cost a hell of a lot for a laser printer.
Yeah.
Color
Steve,
laser printers, yeah, but that's not the laser printer I was using.
yeah. And Steve Nealon just put it perfectly. To stay in business, you don't take sides. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
This turtle here, the reason why I didn't go into full production was because it is 6 sections of plywood, and these sell for almost $300 a piece, but it is a little over $100 in wood just for that, plus you have to take into account the laser tube time and the power output.
That's one thing is
laser
about
gets really
this
expensive.
community. Yeah. One thing I love about this community is they know what goes into it. I have also heard that the crochet community, because yarn isn't real expensive, they're also most of the time just as broke as a man.
Yeah.
I do have to expand a little bit. I just hope I can keep up with everybody, because I don't want to leave anybody out. And if you weren't made a mod, it was not personal. I just chose the people that I see doing it the most and I talk to the most and stuff. That's all. I don't want to have to end the stream, pump people. Let's talk about stuff. Yeah, yarn can be expensive, yeah, especially if you go nuts.
I did. Yeah, I went nuts.
If Jerry goes big, it never goes home.
In my defense, every stitch of yarn that I bought for Dawn has been less than my laser printer. My laser. It's not a laser printer. It's a laser.
Thank you, Thrifty. And Thrifty is Rachel. Is that what I heard or had read? I doubt I'll remember, but it's worth a shot. Good night, Tina. Thank you so much for coming.
19.
It kills me to go to craft shows with non-crafting friends. They're always thinking everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've thought, okay, these earrings are 25 bucks, and when I first started, there actually is somebody in this community that are not real popular. Actually, not most people don't even like this person, but they said $45 for a bracelet, and I was thinking, great, this is going to go well. But these little ones right here. Find one. Little Byzantine bracelet. That's about 150 rings right there. That takes a little bit. It actually takes longer to open them all up than to weave them. I did the
Do you have
fastest I've ever weaved one was 45 minutes.
Do you have that magnetic bracelet that I gave
Oh
you?
yeah, which
That was
was
$50, and
this was actually kind of big for me.
that was from um, 2012 was how much he was selling those for.
I'd love to have it.
So
Oh, if somebody has something they think I would want, and it doesn't have to be jewelry related, I'm willing to trade the right thing for the right thing.
yeah, I would love to get those clasps on that thing. Is amazing.
I'll send this back to you, Yoni.
No,
$59.95.
I can't wear it. Remember, that's why I didn't wear it. It was sitting on the
Well,
counter because I
I
never
thought you wanted
used
just
it.
the magnet for it. I love the
No,
magnet. I like that. But yeah, now that I'm using all the lights in here, it doesn't look quite well. It's a more lit dungeon. It still looks like, what the hell, is he living in a closet? Come on, people, ask questions, buy stuff, something. I don't want to have to kill this man. I mean, I can stay here all night. Y'all know me, but I don't want to bore y'all to tears either. Yeah, actually, Naomi, you probably could answer that one. Remove that. So who wants the nipple clamps? Come on. But yeah, you're never, ever, ever stuck with what you see. If you see something, but I'd like it, but with this, I got to. Okay, you can do that. Let's see here. Still got 29 people watching, 27 now. They dropping like flies.
yeah, you gotta. We went to a craft show in Texas, and I used to go to craft shows all the time, and you'd hear all the comments from everybody who was not a crafter, and they're all the comments. Does that come with lube?
Yeah. Thank you, Steve, for that.
I could make that. Um, the wife would really like something, and the husband say, "Hell no," because I know a buddy that can make that for $5, and it's like,
Yeah. Well, then go have your buddy do it. Don Fredland is among us. Said, I just met him or her the other night, and I don't remember the situation, but I remember he or she asked a good question. What the hell was it? 67 thumbs. Y'all go, people. Uh, and Bonnie, I know lurking, so you go, girl. Or you stay, girl, but you lurk. Yeah, I try to make it as many lives as I can. I can only the internet can handle a lot more. My computer cannot. I don't want to go either, but yeah, I know I'm a goofball and I'm even a little bit of a perv. But if somebody ever ordered something that they did not want us all to know, I'm good. I won't ever tell a soul. I've even seen people make miniature floggers. I'm telling you. I even made a spider web for a girl for Halloween. 2 away from 200? What? That's crazy. Okay, I've got to let a dog in. Ugh. Mama's the word. Yeah, I may talk a weird game, but I'm one of the most trusting and trustworthy people you'll ever meet. I don't kiss and tell. I don't sell and tell. I might say who I'm making something for, but not what.
Joseph
And I won't
says,
even
Cliff,
say that.
you are 2 away from 200. All right.
When we reach 200, I'll give away a pistol or something, and those are rare these days. Actually, I'll give away this keychain. Oh, I'm not even trying to lie now. Who wants keychain? I have to back them up on that. Now, I have a lot of dear friends. Thank you, Mimi. Be cool if that'll. Cliff, I want 2 bracelets. How do I go about it? Hey. First of all, you get praise from me. Let me give you my personal Facebook. I'm assuming you has Facebook.
Yes, his Facebook is the best way because Etsy charges too much.
It would help if I could type too. That's my personal, but yeah, that's my email and that's my Facebook. Facebook is the fastest way to reach me because it's got the most unique and loud enough notifications. And you could write to me 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'm like, "Hi." And you're like, "Holy crap, you replied fast." I love you, Elaine.
Make his day.
You just
And I did leave
however you want to do it.
a review on your Facebook myself.
Oh, I appreciate that, homie. Yeah, Dawn is, and this is gonna sound a little what? No, she's actually a very good model. She everything she buys looks amazing on her, and it's not just because it's mine. She's got full Persian, she's got Byzantine, and they just look awesome on her. Speaking of which, y'all were supposed to be doing we got a better camera. He's about to propose again. Yeah, Beth was the first person I ever went, "Will you marry me?" She'd only be the 3rd one.
I have my cameras, but I have to find my battery charger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I still haven't fully unpacked after 2 months.
Charlie hadn't even fully unpacked after the fire.
Yeah.
That's been a year or 2. So they know that whatever they find, they may not have needed to, but Elaine gonna look even, but yeah, for real though, she's gonna be a hot dammer. Oh damn, I love you people. I love you, Beth. You're so sweet. She's one of my longest friends. Longest? She's very long.
Wow.
Longest. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, cool. Thank you, Marina. Because I do need to find a better. Because see, I get them at like 10 at a time, and it's ridiculously expensive. And I can only get them in black, silver, and gold, which tends to work. He's too afraid to put me on panel to show what he made because I may be a little. No, I'm not.
Hey, I'm more than willing to let Beth take my place.
You're feeling a little awkward? I feel kind of like I forced you into this. I meant long term.
No.
That's what I was trying to say.
No, my only problem was I sat down for a few minutes and fell asleep with the dogs.
But no, if you need to go, I'll get Beth up here. I couldn't do it absolutely by myself, or I'd have missed half the chat and smoked half as much. Twice was more than enough for me. 29 years, and then I guess 5 years. I've been married 3 times on paper. 2 times that counted. Because the second time was YOLO, and that was a waste of time. Carabiner, I think I know what you're talking about. I do know where there are some. I just need a good bulk price.
You don't want a bulk price because that could be,
Well, not I mean like
$2,000 for 100,000 pieces.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I don't want to get so bulk that you get 6,000 clasp and 300 of them are crap. Just something a little better than what I thought. I believe it's illegal to end a live with this many people watching, people. And it's still hovering around 26.
Well, you can cycle through for all the new people to show your goods. Drop me down, make yourself big, and
I need one of the police flags from my brother, and I can make it bigger than this, Madison. This one is crazy small, but and I know it's pathetic. I'd probably have to charge at least $20 for that because this takes most of a day to make. But you'd be helping me out, and I also have thin red flag.
Beth, that's a little loaded, but she says, yes, show your goods. Show your products that you've made, the fine crafted jewelry.
If I showed every one, it would take forever.
Well, you tack on an extra 15, 20 minutes of display time.
This is one that's more feminine color. Ah, dang. See, this is why I need
bigger
you
on
here.
the Cliffy. I'm still here. There you go.
This is the same weave I'm wearing, but a more feminine color set. And again, those go together because they're in the order of the rainbow. I've like I say, I got you. And there's many pieces I haven't shown, but you know they're kind of repeats of the weaves and such. And I need to get with Mary. I think of her full screen name about making one of those spiral necklaces. She's gonna make me a crochet trophy. But yeah, at some point, believe it or not, these tiny little flags might go up, and that's simply because of the amount of time it takes. But you know, you're my first, and I can make it as big as you want it. Just yeah. But if it starts to get like crazy big, then I got to use a different metal. And anodized aluminum is the most colorful. They do make anodized titanium, but it gets a little touchier on perfect sizes. And the reason why I use the vendor I do is because he has the most consistent color from batch to batch. What size is that one? Good freaking question. It is 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. And the Texas one is freaking huge, and it's and not that I'm trying to get you to buy the big one. I'm just saying if I were to go bigger, that one is 4 3/4 by, and I try to do proportions 2 3/4. Don't tell your daughter. Okay, it's a good thing I don't know your daughter. Not that I'd tell her anyway. You're keeping your numbers up. Well, I'm not sure what you mean, Beth, but thank you. That sounded like a compliment. And,
keeping your audience engaged and people here watching.
Yeah, I don't like the lulls because I run out of stuff to say or answer ahead of time. The Texas one is considerably bigger, and there's probably hundreds of rings in that one. They're just really cool to feel, to handle. They're just really. Well, thank you. I knew it was a compliment, but I just didn't know it. I have charms and rocks. Oh. Yeah, see, the only thing I haven't bought charms is because I do have. Thank you. I forgot. I do have those black spikes, silver spikes, and here's one I haven't shown on the screen. I do have the gold, and the silver is the same length as the black. I would like, you want the Texas flag size? You're about to become my best friend. You're going to protect somebody out of mixing here. If that's what you had meant. These are a little shorter and stouter, but they're still cool. And I could put that all around a necklace if somebody wanted to. I could put them all around a anklet. Do the nip clip come a different size? Well, actually, they're both the same size, but the chain in betwixt is the main reason I bought them. Is this the size you want, Madison? I could probably put it the right way. But I love the way these feel. And they got just enough. Oh, wow. I think I may love you. I think I am about to propose. Okay.
Thirsty.
I love the Texas flag too. I don't like the way the dang star came out. Because with these, just like with woodworking, it's either there or it's not. You can't make a perfectly straight line unless it's what. Hey, there's no such thing as too old. I'm looking for a sugar mama and a sweet and low mama and a Splenda mama. I'm versatile. Or just orders. That's good too. And Beth, that may be true, and I appreciate that. Yeah, y'all definitely get with me. I want that size, but a police bike. That's actually better. Awesome. I would like one with just black and silver, and the other one you have a black and silver and purple. Okay, now I'm confused on that, Elaine. We may have to talk in real time. One with just black and silver, and the other one you have a black and silver and purple. I want that. You're talking about bracelets, I'm assuming, Elaine. I'll settle for a Splenda Mama Mimi. Splenda Mama Mimi, say that fast. Naomi, yeah, we're going. Hey, I'll probably be up all night unless the medicine I took to make sure I didn't freak out takes me down. Bracelets, yes, okay. I'm gonna have to write this down. I'm running out of places to write stuff, people.
Where did I write that? Where did I write that?
Yes, okay, we got your classic Elaine. And she want black and slivered. Then I will have another question. Black and silver, and then one you have black, silver, and purple. Okay, if yeah. Do you have? Can you take screenshots
He's
for?
putting in a. Her hat for the mama thingy.
The hoodie who?
You said you were looking for a sugar mama, and I think she's
okay.
throwing her hat in the ring.
Hey, I'll take sugar from all directions. Whoever's the sweetest. Okay, that's cool, Madison. If you could just write to me on Messenger and say I'm this woman, this one. Uh, but Elaine, I think I know which black, silver, and purple you're talking about. If you could take screenshots, if you're actually looking at ones, and if you're not seeing specific ones you like, just say if you could put like black where this is and silver where that purple is and stuff like that. It helps me. But if you're looking at specific items and want those, that'll help. The size of your wrist is 6 inch, so I'll go with 6.25 to 6.5. And if I get it wrong, I'll make it again or something like that. Can you show what the purple bird? Oh, I can show you what Facebook is. It was a picture on Facebook with the purple. Well, I've got quite a few on there. That may be one of my newer ones, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be safe if you can do a screenshot. It would make sure I get the right one. I never want to assume. It makes my brother a thing. I opened the wrong window. Where am I? I lost my live stream. Okay, here we are. Thank you so much for that, Elaine. I'm not as dumb as I come across. But I'm not far from it. I'm rather intelligent in some ways, and don't call hand rubbed stupid and ugly other ways. I will wait until the video's over. I actually appreciate that.
Yes.
I love this country and any other country that buys from me. Norway's my furthest one yet, and it's still on the way. Here's hoping it makes it. But yeah, I actually love it when I get an order that's far away. The only downside is the time it takes to get there, because Norway's going to take roughly a month. But when it went to Wales, it was It was faster than Canada. It makes no sense. And Narina says, Cliff, I've ordered some of the Carabiner style clip for myself and the colored anodized. I will let you know what kind of quality they are when I get them. I appreciate that.
You know, it's funny because when I was reading that, I heard her say colored anodized just like John C. would with that
Oh, the U in there.
Canadian accent.
Yeah, she's Canadian too.
One of my best friends are Canadian.
And I'd like to call out John. What if I could scroll? He's been very good to me too. He's the one that started out giving me a platform to show stuff. Cinepic, and I'm even dressed. Well, then I'm not interested. Little joke, little joke. Fine, people. I'll have another cigarette. Now, Jerry, when I smoke, I'm going to bring you back up here so they're not just looking at some dude in the background smoking. If that's okay.
Oh, well, I suppose.
You can just
we are getting a really awesome shot of your wardrobe over there, buddy.
Yeah, and it's dwindling as you can see. It's time to do laundry. This is probably the nicest shirt I own. Thank you.
And Stitch of Leather says, "Hey, Canadians don't have an accent unless they're from the East Coast." Oh, what's that, a boot?
Awesome, Tracy. I'll look forward to it. I love my people. I thought you were going to show you're good. Dang.
It's not quite that after dark yet.
Well, it depends on your time zone. It's 11:36 on the Eastern. I'm Central. I am darn near the Hamilton of Texas. Damn near the center of Texas. And yes, don't ever threaten me with a good time or stuff like that. That's the boot. See, when people make fun of Canadians, they always go a boot and stuff like that. To me, it sounds more like a boat.
Well, maybe night. Stay blessed.
He's not reading his IMs. I tried to make him yeah, because that's why I haven't been reading mine.
Yes, he loves to read his IMs. He made his night.
Go, look, here's a boob. I ain't gonna know what to do on the air. I got to go, people. So this is a good anniversary and a bad anniversary. Y'all make it a lot gooder than it was gonna be. I'm having a blast. I hope y'all are. I don't want y'all to hang around just to be loyal. I want y'all to have fun too. And if there's anything you they want to ask, I'll answer.
11:30 on the East Coast and
9:30 on the 7:30
on the. Good night. It's 8:30 over here.
Oh, Barb.
It is 8:30 here. 11:30 on the East. You're at
Naomi, I will reply to you eventually, I promise. Anybody that writes to me, email, Facebook message, carrier pigeon. My business comes before all else, unless I just can't keep my eyes open anymore. Because I don't ever want your piece to suffer because I just wanted to get it done. But yeah, yes. Eventually I'll have affiliate links for like the ultrasonic cleaner I use, the cleaner that I put in it. I'm pretty sure you can find Dawn Dish Liquid on your own. The thing that helps you put your bracelet on by yourself. The mannequins I need y'all to buy me, stuff like that.
Stitchin says, I don't know, sometimes Google picks up boat and sometimes Google picks up boot.
Oh, that's when she's probably speech to text.
Yeah, speech to text.
I have an Alexa, but I need to replace the cord because the puppies I had at the time chewed through the cord. I'm still halfway. Dude. Oh, that's right. I was trying to talk you out of one when you were there.
Yeah. Well, I fully automated my house, so.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was a lovely thing. I
still wish I could have your. I know it's a fixer-upper, but God, man, I want that house.
It's still for sale.
Well, I'm still broke. I don't even think I could afford your payments, much less one you would want.
You just got to. I gotta fix the fence soon because the neighbor's complaining now.
Yeah, that there was 2 or 3 panels down when we got there. But yeah, somebody could probably give me a house, and I don't know I could afford the monthly
Yeah.
bills. It's just sad.
The taxes alone are a couple hundred a month.
I've heard that me being on disability might help a little, but it don't pay the bill. That's why I need a Splenda mama. Somebody spoil me.
And my limit of the Canadian accent is listen to the John C. do his "What If I Could" show, or now the book, and I can't remember. He's now doing some crochet too, and Letterkenny. That's the two levels of Canadian accents.
Change, I think, is what his new stuff is called.
Yeah,
I'm happy for him though. Whatever he's one thing I'll give John is he is damn good at many different variations of woodworking, and I'm quite sure I'll get that way on crochet. But I will never fully train somebody in what I do unless they're going to pay for me to get out of business, because I'm scared of competition.
We got Elaine. I will email you tomorrow, Cliff, or send a message in Messenger. He always answers his Messenger. And
very quickly, yeah.
This was a great stream. It's good to see you here. Me, Jerry, and say hello to Beautiful. And as soon as she's done and comes out for food.
Back here. No, I
yeah.
The hell out of all y'all.
I know we're all talking about Dawn.
Didn't Dawn say she's going to be here after a couple hours, or was it 4?
Yeah, they just finished up a few minutes ago, so I'm not sure.
Getting from downtown. You'll think of some good questions to have me in.
Ooh, let's see. I set off the Alexa. I should have took full advantage.
Dang it.
Yeah, the guys used to do that to me all the time because they knew I have 3. And the worst part is the one in the 3D printer room across the house could hear me better than the one in my bedroom.
I'll tell you, one time I started to ask Alexa something or to play something, and then I cussed in the middle of it, and she started playing some song, and it was so loud she couldn't hear me to shut the hell up.
Yes, my favorite is, you just randomly talking, and then you say, Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Oh, God.
And now everybody who's got an Alexa is going to be mad.
Those are not ever going to come out of my mouth. But yeah, when you're trying to get Alexa to shut up long enough to hear you again, that's the problem.
Alexa's not too bad. Siri's the one that goes off.
Anytime I make the clicky noise, it's try to get dogs. I'm missing one dog. There he is. Yeah.
I gotta make sure my phone isn't going off.
Well, mine's going off.
Well, no, I have Siri on the iPhone.
Oh.
Oh, great. It heard that.
Hate Apple devices. People keep donating devices to my mom, and then she wants my help. I don't know Apple. I don't want to know Apple. She's about to be 78 years old in August, and they're giving her tiny screen stuff. I'm like, come on, people.
Night, Elaine.
Good night, Elaine. We'll miss you.
And
I want to thank everybody again for coming. That means a lot.
Medicine Ray is from Minnesota, and people make fun of their accents. Yeah.
Minnesota.
The only thing I know about Minnesota was Fargo. No, I know people in Minnesota, and some good woodworkers out there.
Thank you, Marion. I will get back with you on the necklace thing. I'm having to do stuff in the order it came in, and I don't want to rush through one to do. I did get your email, and I will get with you. I promise. Promise. I may well have questions. You got this. My daughter and I did a live together, so I'm just popping in. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, Mary. You're good people too. Most of the accents people hear come out of me are just me doing a voice or a dialect. I rarely talk normal like I'm doing right now.
You call that normal?
My version of normal. My mom always said, why don't you ask normal? I said, Mom, I normally act like this. I talk about my mom a lot because I live on her place. Fargo is North Dakota. She's not wrong.
Minnesota was. Oh yeah. See,
Silly buns. If I'd have been paying more attention, I'd have figured that out. Now, Mary, are you all? All you are is yourself, and that it works for you. That'll you fake it really good. She was born and raised in Florida, and people tell me I have an accent. I talk like this all the time, but sometimes I talk like that, and I just never know what's coming out of my mouth. I'm funnier when I can
Yeah.
cuss in an accent, but that's my opinion. North Dakota is right next to Minnesota. I think I want to say Rhode Island, but I can't remember where. But I had a shop teacher that he said, "Don't forget to pick up your bag." And I want to say it was Rhode Island, but it could be Virginia for all I know. You know, they're so close together. Don't forget your big. And there is times where I'm in the store and I'll say, "Can I get a big?"
oh, blessed to crochet.
What I like is when I buy a bunch of cigarettes and they say, "You want the receipt?" And I say, "No, I'm trying to quit." They just find that so funny. Come on, Cliff, you're slowing down. Don't do this. You.
Blessed to crochet says, "Congrats on your first live. You
Well,
got
thank
this."
you.
My daughter and I did a live together, so I'm just hopping in now to give you support.
Just dropped to 19, 18 people. They're dying on it.
Stitch and Leather says, "You're not talking normal." Yeah.
Oh, damn it, Cliff. I sent you. I didn't know you yelled at me to look right then. Oh, there's the bracelet. Ah.
Is it a pic you can share, Beth? That's the question.
Well, she's showing the bracelet she got.
Oh, see, very cool.
I know the guy that sent it.
I know the guy that made it.
Yeah, well, I sleep with him. Ah, God, I think I'm funny. It's very pretty, Beth. Very, very pretty arm.
Be here till Thursday. Try the veal.
Her wrist is naked. Behave yourself, Cliff. Y'all want something or another to wear on your wrist. Yeah, I make dream catchers, keychains, pasties, you name it. When I moved to Georgia, people would say, "You from the north, ain't you?" It only took me a couple of times to say I just moved here from Alaska, and then it was okay with me. See, I'm assuming it would cost more to ship to Alaska and Hawaii and such. That's why I say free shipping on them. It's like I said, shipping tends to be 4 or 5 something. If I'm only got a couple of orders or I'm feeling frisky and have it, I'll priority mail it.
I moved to Texas 10 years ago, and I moved from California. And oh, they don't like people from California over there.
Well, that's only if you're the kind from San Francisco where you want to, like Austin is turning into San Francisco. And this has nothing to do with sexuality. I'm talking about progressive and very
Yeah, the political
liberal.
climate is
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Naomi, don't be sorry. It's your brain. It's your only brain. And my brain's probably right there with it. Maybe right below it. I almost feel like maybe I should end the live on a high note before it drops down to 3 people, and I'm like, well, shoot, I went on too long. But I love the heck out of y'all for coming and Jerry for helping me, and definitely y'all for your orders. And I hope I'm aiming for Saturday nights and maybe same time or a little later on Saturday nights. I'm also considering Tuesdays because on my subscriptions, it's there's less action those nights. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do both. Who the heck knows? Hey, Beth and Naomi just made a love connection. I agree they're not too long, but I don't want to just bore people to death either. Because I mean, it started out as business and pleasure, and now it's mostly pleasure, and I don't want to go overboard. Hey, damn near, I'll try for exactly 3 hours. See how that goes. Go me. 17 people watching. Y'all skipped over the proposal part, Naomi. But yeah, I will go for another 10 minutes and a few seconds. And yeah, it's late for a lot of people. That's one reason why I chose Saturdays is most people, yeah, I'm still normal, Beth. Well, my version of normal. I feel like people can stay up later on weekends, I assume. So I may still go for Saturdays. If not, it'll probably become Tuesdays. Those are the only 2 days I figure it'll go with. Yeah, I mean, now you're just getting mean. Fine, close your jump rings all wonky. I don't care. Jerry, I truly do thank you publicly for your help. And that's both offline, online, today, tomorrow, yesterday. And it really means a lot that y'all came to see me today and helped support me and made this work all the nerves and such.
Yeah.
The downside is when this live ends, I'll probably smoke every 10 minutes. So y'all are killing me. You literally are killing me. You're the one that's ending it, stupid. No. It would be evening, Naomi. If I do Tuesdays, it'd probably be around 8 p.m. then too, Central Time. But there's always the replays, and I will take orders through replays too. Just you should see plenty of contact information. You'll just have to sit through the boring parts, which there is none, because this is the heart of Orion Jewelry with Cliff and Jerry and them. And that's not boring. I never did put the banners up with their names. I'm Cliff. Hey, Jerry. Jerry, am I pointing at you? Am I pointing at him on y'all's screen? Because I mirror stuff over there.
I'm not watching YouTube. I don't like watching myself. But yeah, no, you're pointing.
I didn't think so. I didn't think to check. Oh hell, I have it. Shut up, Cliff.
Mirror your camera.
Well, I mean, I mirror my camera, but I've heard it doesn't mirror to other people. Did it change?
No, I have no idea.
Well, that was fun.
I'm reading chat over there, but I'm not looking at the cameras. No.
Well, now I just changed to the wrong dang camera. I was supposed to mirror it. Okay. So I was not pointing it. I was not pointing at Jerry. It's been fun, Cliff. Thank you very much. You did fantastic. I will contact you about the flag for my brother. Thank you very much, priest. And I try to be fair with my pricing, so you may want to take out a second mortgage.
Yeah, he's got a Mercedes payment next Tuesday.
Yeah. Actually, it's a dually. I'm a truck man. So sad. So yeah, I was pointing the wrong direction. I need to remember that. That's gonna mess me up visually. But thank you very much for coming, Madison Ray. I don't remember you before now, but I damn sure won't forget you now. And I apparently need to get with Don A. There's so many Don. No, but I don't want to keep going on and on, but I appreciate the heck out of y'all. And I'll try not to go all the way up to 3 hours because then we'll just be sitting there counting boogers. But again, thank you all for coming. He only retires once. It will be 81. Damn, you go, girl. Thank him for his service for me because I truly do support cops. I support most any first responder. Just cross your arms and point with both hands. Okay.
You just.
Yeah, it's just.
I don't know. One of those. It's not the Brady Bunch without 9 people here.
Yeah, and I can have up to 10. It would be hard to get a word in, but he is former Navy Marine and pilot. Hoorah! Actually, that was Army. Hoorah! Well, hell, he got around, and in a good way. Thank him for all of his services. Okay, I will go ahead and end this, and I know the first one's always the mushiest, and I just hate to say goodbye, and I appreciate the heck out of you. I prefer Army, too. I do believe she's flirting with me, even though I'm so young. Yeah. But yeah, I will see y'all either Tuesday or Saturday. I'll put it up in the planned thingies. Just watch for it. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumb and do consider ordering, even if it's day after tomorrow or day before yesterday. Love you, and we'll talk to you next time.
Good night.